Ladies and gentlemen, it's clobbering time. My name is Troy Lavallee from the Glass Cannon Network, and we are here at our studio in Astoria, Queens. Just 5 miles away is Forest Hills, Queens. Why is Forest Hills, Queens important? Because that's where Spider-Man's from. Why is Spider-Man important? Because tonight we're going to be playing the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game yet again. And look at this cast! We got Skidmore, we got Nick Lowe, Sydney Amanuel, Matthew Capodicasa, and Joe Smiling Cheese O'Brien.
Smiling Cheese, they call me.
Old Baby Tooth. That was the nickname. That's the nickname we came up with pre-show.
Did you see Nick's sweet chest shake?
No, let me see that. Oh,
easy.
Hey,
It's a family show.
Too much.
Families like it.
he's available for children's parties. We are so excited to be playing this again. I mean, we only play this in high-profile situations.
For real.
San Diego Comic-Con, Gen Con, New York Comic-Con, and then here in our
Finally,
studio.
we bring it home to our
Bring it
studio.
home, right. It had to travel all around the country.
And that Wednesday night, that time.
Had one Wednesday. That's right, when we built original characters. Well, the last time we played this was at New York Comic Con just a couple weeks ago with this same cast. We were joined by Jim Zub. Unfortunately, Jim lives in Toronto, I believe.
Deported, right?
He got deported. He got sent back because he was performing illegally on our New York Comic Con show.
That's how they caught him. All these years, he skated by fine. One slip up, and immigration got him.
There's always immigration at your shows. I know that.
Right? Yeah. Immigration follows all of our content.
We had so much fun at that show. We wanted to do a follow-up here to end the year with the same characters that you guys played at New York Comic Con. Is this a new team? By the end of the night, we need a name for this new team.
Oh, no.
Well, we had
Yeah, you don't like the good enough?
the good enough.
Oh,
Right, that's what it was. The good enough.
We were in Captain America's cell phone as the good enough.
Good enough. Yeah, no, that's good enough.
That's good enough.
That's what that is. I've been prepping for this and getting back into the game, and since we play it in these little spots throughout the year, I always forget how fantastic this game is. And also, I just said to Skid as we were getting ready to start, like, in many ways, I feel like it's the role-playing game I always wanted to play, because I played the one in the 80s growing up, but, and I've said this now in several shows, I spent most of the time just making original heroes or looking at the little cards of the hero.
Well, that was kind of the weakness of a lot of those superhero RPGs. Like Champions was one that I loved. And that's what I would spend all my time making heroes in it because the game itself was unplayable. But this actually works.
Yeah.
It's like it's so thrilling to have a superhero. I mean, I love playing superhero RPGs, but they normally don't work. It's a very complicated thing to get right. And this is the first time ever that it's like this actually feels like it works.
But I will say, and that is quite an accomplishment that the gameplay is as fun as making the characters, because when we were making our original characters, that was so
fun.
fun.
That was
it is
very
so
fun.
cool. The powers are so cool, and the way they stack and the way they interact is like, I was like, we need to get a copy of this for all of our writers to like have like just on tap to utilize
Spur new
as,
ideas.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like you can build it, and it's but it's awesome. But then the actual gameplay, you feel like a superhero.
You really
You really
do.
do.
Like, and I mean, we played all kinds of other games, right? And like, and you can be a hero in those, but this one, they pump you.
This is a superhero. That's why it's a difference, man.
Yeah.
But you also get a sense of how there's a balance to it because we have played in these games and heroes have gone down.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like down to
Early.
their last points of life or
Early
energy
on.
or what. Yeah. Very, very early on.
Early on.
And it just goes to show you, like, you can't just do whatever you want either.
Yeah.
Like, it's an interesting balance.
I just love that it is in the real world too. Like it's
Yes.
superheroes. There's fans of superheroes. There's civilians. There's lower rank superhero. Like it's awesome.
I mean, this is why this is the
love
big,
this game.
This is the selling point of Marvel from the beginning.
Yeah.
Completely.
Because it's like that was why I always favored Marvel over DC was because it was just like this is Metropolis. This is New York.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
I love that.
It's the
It
world
is.
outside your window that was so huge for Stan and Stan Lee when he co-created these characters with Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko and company, but like it is, and they capture so much of the Marvel feeling in this game, and that's I'm not just being a shill here. Like I was like, we'll see how good this game is. Like, all right, like come on, like But Forbeck and company, they did such an amazing job with this. I mean,
Agreed.
it's just so fun. So many elements are just so perfectly Marvel, and it's just awesome.
Well, that's the thing is like I think you could spend all day criticizing game design, right? Like you could break down what makes this game balanced. Why is it fun to play as opposed to not fun to play or whatever? And all the nitpicking you want to do about this, ultimately, at the end of the day, what's really true and genuine about it thus far is that every one of us, when we get here, we're so excited to play. And that's the simple thing. It's like, it's just fun to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you can capture that in a bottle, it's such a rare thing to be able to do. So yes, congratulations to the whole team.
Yeah.
I just felt, especially at our New York Comic Con show, it synergizes the kind of teamwork nature of those Marvel books here. It feels like, the way the reactions work, and you can jump in and help somebody in a really interesting way. I was really impressed.
You can sacrifice yourself in interesting moments to protect an ally, and,
Like
and
when
they make
Jim-
it smooth and easy.
Jim as Captain America like threw his shield at that one
was
key
dope.
moment. It was just so cool.
Yeah, the way it sort of replicates the narrative style of a comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, while still staying like challenging and
And from a gaming perspective, like what I'm trying to do now at this point in my RPG career is prep less and play more.
Hell
because
yeah.
the prep sometimes is what makes me not want to play.
the prep is the worst.
So I'm like, I don't want to spend 6 hours to prep a 1 hour game. But what I find with this now, having run this several times, is that the less I prep, the better, because there's so much emergent storytelling that comes out of the actions that you choose in combat. I just have to like set you up. The less I say, the better. You guys tell the story, and that's what's really wonderful about any RPG, but something that why we keep coming back to this over and over again.
Which is another testament to like how Marvel Comics were originally made, right? Like Stan didn't have a 2-year plan for like these characters like Jack and Steve. They didn't have like a 2-year plan. They were figuring it out as they went along. Headphone fell out.
So excited.
First time on TV.
Did Stan Lee have a plan for that?
Dude made more mistakes than anybody, and I love him for it. But like, like you roll with it and figure out as you go along, and you get surprised by beautiful things because of that too. And like, as long as the characters are charming, the stuff that's going on is fun, that's what matters the most, And I love that's captured too. I love it.
And we almost met Steve Ditko one time.
You did.
Well, we didn't actually, but we were outside his office.
Yeah. Yep. We're very tempted to knock, but
We were playing in another game. We were playing in another
True.
RPG game, and like we were in someone's office, and that they were using.
Yep.
And we look whose office this is. And it was right next door to Steve Ditko's office.
Was it like frosted glass that you could
No.
see?
No,
but it was there was like a wooden door with a brass plate that said S. Ditko.
Ditko.
Could have been Sean Ditko.
No.
Sam Ditko.
We double checked.
Yeah.
Another Steve.
No. Who's the address we had on file?
Steve
Yeah.
Q. Ditko.
Steve Q. Ditko. Well, I'm excited to jump back in, and I mentioned earlier we're reprising our characters from New York Comic Con, and so let's find out who these characters are. And I think the best way to jump back in is to see what they're doing right now. So when last we left these characters, they had just wrapped up a mission in Prospect Park that involved vampires and Dormammu, and luckily you were
Your
able to.
average October night.
Just
A regular
classic
Halloween.
Friday the 13th. We'll say now it is like early December, because that's when it is when we're filming this now. So it's winter, it's the Christmas season. Maybe it's tonight is the first snow. It's a little flurry outside. What is Vision doing?
Oh, gotta start with the Viz.
Gotta start
The
with
Viz
Vision.
isn't ready, man. What is the Vision doing? Okay. I am picturing Vision at home, actually. Vision at home. And, well, where I have his home currently, which is going to be in Virginia. He's in Virginia right now,
okay.
home. And I picture Vision in, like, his bathroom.
Do robots?
Why does he have a
Okay,
bathroom?
Yeah.
I'll be exactly. There's a whole story.
Did he like clear out all the facilities?
Explain the bathroom.
It's a whole story. It'll all come together, I think, at some point.
I want
It's
this whole
improv.
thing to be about what's up with Vision.
He has it just for show. When people come over, he's like, the bathroom.
There's one question on all of our minds. Does he have a tushy? I mean the bidet.
1,000%. Yeah, he definitely has a bidet.
He won't go back once he uses one. He
Yeah.
won't go back. Not happy.
We open on Vision. Shut up. We open on Vision,
He's on the toilet.
and he's standing in front of the toilet,
Oh.
and he's looking down at it, and there's a quizzical look on his face.
What is this for?
Exactly.
Tell the story.
And he reaches over to the little to the flush handle on the toilet, and he presses the flush and starts flushing down. And then the camera pans down to the toilet, and you see at the base of the toilet, water starts leaking out from the base of the toilet. It goes to Vision's face, and he's just like, And then we cut to Home Depot in Fairfax, Virginia. And maybe you said it's Christmas season, maybe there's a Christmas carol playing like on the store speakers in the background.
The holiday season.
The holiday season. And he's standing in front of a wall of O-rings.
Oh, no.
Like in his full regalia?
No. Okay, so he was full regalia in the bathroom, but now he's like in disguise human-looking Vision.
With
I
like
can
a
only
hat
picture
on.
him as Paul Bettany.
Yeah, exactly. With his hat on, and he's standing there looking at this wall of rubber rings. And an employee comes walking up. Troy, what does this employee look like?
He's got a mustache and long hair, and he's about 18. Can I help you find something, sir?
Hello. I have a problem with my toilet, and I'm having a Christmas party tomorrow, and I need to get it fixed. There's a leak, and I read something that said an O-ring would fix it, but I do not know which one goes with my particular model.
Do you have the model number written down?
I remember everything.
All right, well, probably it's just not set on the base, so you just gotta unscrew it and replace the O-ring. If you just match up the model number with the toilet, you should be fine. What is the number?
I remember everything.
All right, hold on. I can type it in. What's the model number?
He says it to him. Bemis 479.
Oh, Bemis. Ooh la la.
Bemis 479B. It's a classy toilet.
Oh, it looks like they stopped making those.
Damn it. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Cut back to the house inside, and he's just like ripping the toilet up off the ground with one hand. Of course, he shuts the water off first.
Of course.
You can do that?
So the
tell you
point
where
is,
I-
he's dealing with some home maintenance issues before a Christmas party that's coming tomorrow, and he needs a toilet for his guests because he doesn't need it.
Some of them aren't robots.
Some of them are not androids with superior intelligence.
Can I tell you where I thought that was going?
Where?
I thought Vision was going to have to phase his arm through the toilet to basically manually unclog it.
Find a clock.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I have a power for that. Hold on. I spend 5 ego to manually to reseal the O-ring.
What is going on with old Peter Parker?
Peter Parker!
Peter Parker. I was so excited. Troy was like, do you want to play somebody new? No! No, I don't. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't wait to do the show. That's the email I wrote back in all caps.
You kind of trapped yourself because you've been so good as
good.
Peter Parker that you can't play anything else.
And I'm not mad about it.
I wouldn't be either. I mean,
Like you said, this game
there's
is like
worse gigs.
childhood dreams to come true. Playing Spider-Man? Yeah. Yes, please.
Like
So,
Spider-Man has any personal problems.
well,
I would want to be Spider-Man.
speaking
I hope you don't
of,
have an elderly aunt, Sid.
well, actually, my aunt is young and hot in my universe.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
So anyway,
I
speaking
thought you
of,
meant your aunt was young.
I was like, why are you
Show
bringing your
me.
aunt into this?
Yeah,
Well, bring her to the
Hey.
Christmas party.
I want to meet Sid's aunt.
speaking of,
Sounds awesome.
We all want
Speaking
to
no, none of you dogs are gonna meet my hot aunt.
Any like photos?
You have any like photos of you, but also with your aunt?
At the beach?
God.
No, don't worry about it. Troy will come to your
I'll make a
Instagram later.
collage for your
Hold
family.
on, before I
Show me a photo!
before I say my scene, just gonna make my Facebook private and done. Speaking of Peter Parker's hot aunt,
Yes.
we're in her apartment, in Aunt May's apartment, and you see Peter's like grabbing stuff and she's talking to him, and you're kind of like zooming in through the window and she's talking. And
How old is your Peter Parker?
he's 17?
So he's in high school.
Yeah, he's in high
Okay.
school.
All right.
Or maybe he's 18, maybe he's a senior.
Okay.
But he's pacing around, and then the camera comes in and she says, Peter, what is with the attitude? What is with the pacing? And he's like, I gotta go. I gotta ask MJ to the dance. What? You're okay. Go ahead. Okay. Just don't be home late. Just go. And he gives her a big hug. And you see him leaving with like a poster that's like wrapped up. And he's waiting for the train, and the train's late. He's like, oh, come on. And he runs down an alley, and he changes into his suit. And then you see him swing back out, and he's swinging through New York City, and he's got this poster that then, like, unravels at one point. And he grabs it, and he pulls it back in, and for a second, you just see, like, will you go to the, and then he wraps it back up, and it's completely, like, crinkled now and, like, crushed against his body. And he stops swinging, and he's, like, hiding down an alley to change, and then he's like, oh no, and he changes out of his suit again, and he goes to a bodega, and he buys some flowers, and they only have like a small thing of carnations or something, like 4. And he's like, okay. And he gets it, and then he's meeting MJ at, let's say, Astoria Park. He's meeting at Astoria Park. By like where everybody skates.
Good pull.
Everybody skates in the big circular area, which is the worst skate park, and I ate shit there multiple times. It sucks. Or I suck.
I think it's the latter.
I don't think so.
I've seen plenty of kids crushing.
I don't
at that
know.
skate
It's a
park.
world-class skate park.
I hurt my hands. I hurt my hands so bad. Anyway,
Definitely the park's fault.
That's
So-
amazing. You hurt your hands. You said, I'd be like, this is really poorly designed.
This park is terrible.
Is that regulation cement?
One.
I know I'm 37 at skateboarding, but this park is really a disaster.
Hello, fellow kids.
hey, cool teens. Yeah, that's me, how I feel when I go to skate parks.
Hanging out at a skate park, waiting to meet up with MJ to ask her to the big Christmas dance.
So there's a Christmas dance, and it's like a stupid, it's a stupid thing, but he needs to go with somebody because otherwise he's going to be a loser.
You mean it's a stupid thing?
It's dumb.
Christmas
it's
No.
dumb.
It
It's
sounds like the
dumb,
greatest
and
thing ever.
everybody, Everybody asks each other in stupid
Yeah, it's
ways.
stressful.
And so he's there with his crushed poster and his 4 now almost like gone carnations. And he's waiting with a coat. And he's supposed to hang out with MJ. So I don't know, maybe they hang out. Do you want me to continue this?
No, I'm going to move on.
Okay.
I just like that you weren't invited to Vision's Christmas party.
Has no idea it's happening.
No kids. No kids allowed.
No kids allowed.
What about old Colossus kid? Where's Colossus right now?
Well, Colossus, if you'll remember from our New York Comic-Con show,
Oh,
was honing his skills
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
by working out, practicing with the New York Giants.
Jets, I believe.
Jets. He was in Jersey.
Oh, with that, yeah, with
Yeah.
the Jets. He was working out with the Jets.
Still Jersey.
About the Jets. Shut up. But he started to feel guilty because he was causing a lot of injuries. He would not do it in his metallic form. He's doing it in his human form.
Right.
But even still, like, he was so strong, he was putting a lot of very talented people at risk, and it made him feel bad. So he called in a favor with Tony Stark, who got him into the New York Giants practice facility, and he's practicing against them now. So it doesn't feel nearly as bad.
About hurting them.
Doesn't feel guilty at all.
So he's just working his way up. He's on the practice squad of the New York Giants.
Yeah, he's like defensive tackle, and he's just going after Danny Dimes, just on every down. Red shirt or no. Like, he's just like coming up. So I'm going to get you, Danny. Look out, Danny. I'm coming for you.
So he's
Danny.
trash talking him at
Yeah,
the
he's
line
trash-
in practice.
Only on the field. As soon as he steps off the field, he's just like, oh, can I get you some water? Like, he's so nice. But the minute he steps on the field, he's like, Danny, I'm going to kill you, Danny.
What is old Hank McCoy up to?
Oh, Hank.
It's Dr. McCoy's day off.
Ah.
Okay.
So he pops in from Krakoa via the Washington Square Gate.
Of course.
as is tradition.
As is tradition. Picks up an Americano at La Colombe. Hops on the subway while he's...
This is the only character Matthew could have possibly played in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, Troy set out the thing. Does everyone want to play the same characters? Matthew responds instantaneously, I would love the opportunity to play Hank McCoy again.
So good.
We were standing after the show. I was standing with Nick while we waited for you to use the bathroom or something. I said, like, Beast was a good choice for me. And Nick was like, uh-huh.
Oh my God. It's so perfect. It's so perfect.
All right, so he gets his Americano to go. He hops on the subway. He likes to be amongst the people, and he's reading his copy of The Economist while hanging upside down from from the subway pole. And he just swings up to Barney Greengrass to get some paprika salmon and egg on rye.
Oh my gosh.
Then he's right there, so he pops into Symphony Space to catch a quick Mendelssohn violin concerto.
Of course.
And he's debating whether or not to swing up to catch a lecture at the university, or if he's just going to walk across Central Park, have a nice stroll, and end up going to La Grenouille for dinner.
Oh my
Sounds
God.
like a nice little Wednesday.
He loves it. He uses
This
the
is why,
clearest
by the
head.
way, they cast Kelsey Grammer in the role of the films. This is like...
Yeah, and this is, imagine if this is the first, flurry. It's not freezing out. It's just, the perfect day that you can walk around in these little snowfalls. It's not too cold. Then again, you have fur, so you're never really...
He's also humming his favorite Christmas carol to himself.
Which is?
Fairy Tale of New York.
Give me a sample of that.
It would not be appropriate.
Okay. And finally, we zoom in on our last hero of the day, Miss Jennifer Walters. Where is she on this fine December day?
Jennifer Walters is in a courthouse. She is at trial, sitting next to her.
Not a day off for
Not
Jennifer
a day
Walters.
off for Jennifer
She
Walters.
doesn't take days off.
No, she doesn't. She works hard, but she plays
Christmas
hard,
is
too.
the season of torts. So we're busy season.
So sitting at the defendant table, next to her is Reed Richards, a.k.a. Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, he's making an appearance.
Yeah, so she closes a file in front of her, stands up, approaches the witness box, and there is a very old Manhattanite woman sitting in the box. And Jennifer's like, thank you for answering some questions for me, Mrs. Gunderson. I just have a few questions for you. Your car, it still works, yes? She says, no, it doesn't. A moment of clarity, Ms. Gunderson. It doesn't move from place to place? And Ms. Gunderson just looks at her with this withering anger. It moves, but it doesn't move right. She's like, doesn't move right. It flies now. So Jennifer's like, to please the court, yeah, the car does fly now. The Fantastic Four were taking on Mole Man and the Moloids, and they meet their Fantastic car was destroyed by Giganto. And so, Mr. Richards, Dr. Richards, I'm so sorry, Reed. You need to modify...
Dr. Richards!
I wouldn't have corrected you. You need to modify this vehicle to help save the day. And he thought you'd like the fact that it flew now. I don't like it flying. But it does work. She growls. Yes. No more questions, Your Honor.
Wow.
Nicely done.
I'm just imagining Reed Richards appearing in in small claims court in Manhattan.
Yeah, why?
Just sitting there in his Fantastic Four uniform.
Because She-Hulk was a semi-frequent member of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, she's one of the most serving auxiliary member.
For sure.
Is she always green?
No, she transforms into normal Jennifer Walters, and she transforms into She-Hulk. She-Hulk, they're not completely dissimilar, but She-Hulk's a little more boisterous, a little more outgoing. Jennifer is a little less outgoing, a little more introverted, but still fun.
She-Hulk's also stronger.
Yeah.
She also sometimes practices law as She-Hulk, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
And
is she right now?
She's She-Hulk.
Right now, okay.
She often is She-Hulk more often. She's more comfortable as She-Hulk. She got better hair as She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She does.
Great
Hair
hair.
is fantastic.
It's
Great
about the hair.
That's why I like her.
We'll say that while you're in court, the whole time you've looked down at your phone and you've noticed some missed calls or like someone trying to call you, but it's an unidentified number. And obviously you can't answer in court or you wouldn't take a recess. And if you check your missed calls, it's just like unidentified.
All of a sudden she looks down and this like hand that she's not standing near anyone. This like hand reaches up the phone to show it to her, and the arm stretches out all the way back to the table as Reed's trying to show her that she's missing calls.
But we'll say you get out of the courtroom and you're putting on your winter jacket and your scarf, and the phone rings again from an unidentified caller.
This is spam. Hello?
Hello, Jennifer. This is Agent Mackenzie from S.H.I.E.L.D. Is this an okay time to chat?
I just won a case, so it's a fantastic time to call. What can I do for you, Agent McKay?
Sorry, I was trying to reach you earlier, but you weren't picking up. I didn't mean to bother you, but we have a situation. We've received some intelligence that your cousin may be in trouble.
Which one?
Which cousin?
Dr. Banner.
Ah, okay.
Which one?
I thought it was Randy.
Yes.
I thought it was Randy.
Cousin Randy.
For sure it was Randy.
Randy Walters is fine.
Randy?
Is Randy all right?
Randy's fine.
Tell me Randy's okay.
Randy Walters is just fine.
I told him to let him know where he was going to be when he went hiking.
No, Randy's fine, but Captain America reached out to us when Dr. Banner didn't respond to several phone calls. We looked into it, and we've tracked his last whereabouts to an old abandoned power plant in Upper Township, New Jersey.
Ugh.
Yeah. We believe
Watch it, Nick.
it's a terrible, terrible place.
North Jersey. Ugh.
She looks at the camera. She says it. Ugh.
We believe that he was led there under false pretense, but there's no indication if he ever left after entering. We thought it best to ask for your assistance.
Gladly help. He's my cousin.
I was informed that you and some other heroes recently dealt with a problem in Prospect Park. Is that right?
I suppose you could call us a team. Sure.
Any chance you could round up that team for this? I don't think you should go in there alone.
Yeah, I think I could help out there.
All right, good. Well, be careful. If someone outwitted your cousin, they're no doubt prepared for a fight.
Yeah, if they're smarter than the Hulk, we're in trouble.
Depends on
Are
which
you
So mean.
smack talking the Hulk right now?
So
Depends
mean.
which Hulk.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Hulk.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Richards
Who's with
now.
you?
Richards. I'm on my way out. I'm like, all right, thanks, Jennifer.
We definitely don't
All right,
need your help, Reed.
That's
We
fine.
definitely don't need your
That's
help.
Yeah.
fine. I have a lot of experiments that I have to get back.
All right. You send me the coordinates. Thank you. We'll be right there, I hope.
Great. Bye.
Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, cheerio.
Sorry. Her phone goes boop boop every time.
She's got a cool phone.
Yep.
It's like a little bit
Yours is
bigger.
Like a Nokia from
She's got an
1998.
Avengers phone.
It's a Stark Technologies phone.
Like her hand is so big when she has to She-Hulk, she doesn't want a normal phone. She needs to get an extra big phone.
and it makes a noise.
And so bigger phones make
I know.
more
I'm
noises.
like, yep. Every phone. I say I'm a person who likes a small phone, so I'm not used to having giant phones like everybody else. Boop, boop. I mean, She-Hulk. It must be.
How do you contact the rest of this team? We don't have to go crazy with this, but I'm curious how you get in contact with everybody. It's just a speed dial, you get a group text?
Yeah. In trying to just get Colossus's phone number after the last adventure, like everyone else started giving her the phone numbers too as they were leaving. Like, oh, okay, I got it. So she made it into a list, and so they have a text chain now, and so she texts the text chain, the good enoughs.
The good enoughs.
Good enoughs.
Our group chat.
Yeah, our group chat.
Minus, I must notice, Captain America.
Yeah, he just never answers. He's so not.
Oh,
with
he's
it.
on there?
Yeah, he's on there.
He just doesn't.
He doesn't know how a
He's
cell
busy.
phone works.
He's in Dimension Z right now.
He's muted the conversation.
Yes, and it's mainly like if you look at the chain, there's like 400 messages from Peter Parker, from Spider-Man. Not Peter Parker. There's so many.
All emojis.
1,000%.
Oh God, so many gifts.
Are you guys so many gifts, and also like, are you guys busy? What are you guys doing? Anybody fight any good crimes lately? What are you guys doing?
They got no responses.
Merry almost Christmas.
What do you say in the text? Do you like say we need to meet up here? We need to meet. What was the plan?
She does a voice memo.
Oh,
So
fun.
she records it like, everybody, it's Jen. We have a situation in New Jersey. Ugh. And it's just like, she gives the coordinates. She said, like, we got to get there quick. Let me know if you can come. If not, I'll try to get somebody else. But I really like all of us because it involves the Hulk. He's missing. And if someone took the Hulk down, we need all the help we can get. Boop, boop.
Colossus, you're at the Meadowlands. Peter Parker, you're in Astoria Park. Beast, you're uptown, Upper West Side now.
I'm crossing from the Upper West Side to the Upper East Side in Central Park.
Vision, you're in Virginia.
With a holiday party.
So we're going tomorrow.
Has to be tonight, Vish.
We'll cut to Vision.
Buying a ticket on Spirit Airlines.
Message goes off, and he's in an apron with a chef hat on, stirring a big bowl of soup. Goes,
You serve soup at your holiday party?
Holiday party. That's right.
He doesn't eat.
It's
He
like
doesn't know.
It's his first party.
Yeah.
The holiday stew.
let's not pick
Holiday
apart the Vision right now. He's trying really hard to make friends with these neighbors, and you're ruining it.
They have a big steaming bowl of Christmas soup.
Here, I know you're all mingling. Here's a crock.
Also, the toilet doesn't work. I'm so sorry.
It's chilly, so it's really painful.
chilly. Yeah, he gets the text.
3-bean chili.
He looks at the
Christmas
3-bean
chili.
chili, a traditional Christmas meal. Looks at the text, looks at the chili. Has to make the hard decision. So he turns off the burner, hopes he'll be back soon enough, and then flies at 700 miles an hour to New York City. It's like splitting clouds into pieces. Gently hangs the apron up before he leaves.
Phases through a couple of airplanes.
Yeah, exactly.
Beast takes the NJ Transit.
New Jersey Transit.
He's just sitting there, reading his magazine.
Pete, you see MJ is like starting to come up.
This is the one that I like. That's why I went like this. Not because I was in Virginia, but because you're ruining a huge night.
But this is a classic
Yeah.
Spider-Man Peter Parker situation.
Yep. And he just listened to this voice message, and he sees MJ walking up, and he's like, "Come on!" And then he texts back, got it, can't wait." And then he sends it, and he goes, "Can't wait. What's that? See you there." And he sends another text, and then he goes, "Just wait for me. I might delete." And then he just like puts his phone in his pocket. Hey,
She-Hulk texts back, please don't be late, Spidey.
and he takes it back out. Please don't. She-Hulk, that's my number. MJ, over here. Hey,
why are we in Astoria Park?
yeah,
This non-regulation skate.
yeah, skate park.
This doesn't look up to code.
Yeah.
Someone could really get hurt here.
She pulls out a tape measure. These curves aren't correct.
Yeah, this skate park sucks. I don't know why. I don't know why I picked it. I actually have to go. My Aunt May just called me, and I'm in so much trouble. So sorry. I will. And he's like holding the poster behind his back and like crushing the flowers. I'll see you at school.
All right, I came all the way out here. I thought we were gonna hang out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to hang out. I wanted to ask you if you did the history paper yet. because I didn't, and I was gonna see if I could read yours.
Yeah, I did it. Is that why you wanted me to come all the way out here?
Take 2 trains and walk 25 minutes.
Train is very far from here.
And he just takes the poster back out from behind his back, and he goes, "These are for you. It's stupid, but he like unravels the poster, and it's just crinkled and kind of torn from flapping in the wind, but it says, "Will you go to the Christmas dance with me? LOL, JK, but really." Ned told me to make it, and I said it was dumb, but I mean, if you don't have anybody, or if you do, that's cool, that's totally fine. I just wasn't gonna go, but if we go together, then all 3 of us could go, because you need to have a date to go, and Ned already does, so I can't take Ned, but I wouldn't take Ned. I would pick you over Ned, but say something.
Can I think about it?
Yes, that's great. Yep, yeah. Take as much time as you need. I gotta go because my aunt and that paper and a lot of other stuff. So I'll just see you at school tomorrow. Sorry, I'll see you at school. I'll just text me later.
You run off. She's left there with 4 wilted carnations
He's so sweaty.
and a crinkled up poster.
Yeah.
How does Colossus get?
Colossus has just savagely injured Daniel Jones. Surely he's going to the IR. Rear-ending injury. Standing over, saying, "Yes, it is your funeral now, is it not? Yes." And he hears his phone go off. He says, "Oh, time." He goes off and takes the thing. And he's just like, "Oh, I'm called for." He says, "Coach. Who's the coach of the Giants?"
Brian Dable?
Yeah, Brian Dable. Coach Brian. Coach Brian.
Yes. What's up?
Sorry to interrupt the practice, but I guess they're wheeling him off, so we have some time. Can I go? I have a superhero things to do.
Yeah, you gotta get out of here.
Okay.
That red shirt means don't hit him.
Oh, red shirt means, I thought it means he was expendable, so that is what, like Star Trek's.
He's our franchise quarterback. We'll never play again.
Oh, well, is okay.
Please don't come back.
Is okay.
He had 145 million guaranteed.
Troy.
It's okay.
All right, I go now. Goodbye. Dos vidania.
His body's all over the
Good luck.
Meadowlands
Best of seasons.
practice facility as Colossus runs to Upper Township.
Sorry, no, I get a lift. I'm already in your New Jersey. This is perfect.
And She-Hulk, how do you get over there? Jump?
She-Hulk also, she meets Hank on the train. They
Hello,
take it
Jennifer.
together. She can barely get on the train. She has to like bend over to get through the door. Hank, always a pleasure.
It is. How are you? How was Dr. Richards' case?
It was a slam dunk, gotta say. I mean, like, you never quite know how the jury's gonna go, but I'm pretty sure I had him in my pocket, buddy.
I've been meaning to ask you. I have a great aunt who just left me not a large sum of money, but a little bit. I was wondering if you had any advice on how I might.
Of course. I mean, bring her will. We can take a look at it. We got all kinds. I got connections, financial planners, whatever.
She's
you need.
not yet dead, but she might be.
Next stop, Upper Township, New Jersey.
Oh, just staring at him.
What? Are you planning something, Hank? Or?
Do we have attorney-client privilege yet? Do you enjoy attorney-client privilege yet, Jennifer?
Sadly, yes.
We'll talk about it later.
All right.
All right, so you get off the train. You all start to roll up on this abandoned nuclear power plant. It's dark out now. Light snowfall in the air. Upper Township, New Jersey. There's still a high security fence around the entire perimeter of this place that closed down in like the late 80s. So it hasn't been used in a long time. You all meet up and you start looking around, and there's like barbed wire on top of the fence. There's one main gate in, and it looks like there is a lock on the gate that couldn't have been around when the building closed, so it had been put on recently. But otherwise, most of you can fly or jump.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want. What do you think? phase through the gate. Locks don't really apply to you guys.
Hello, Jennifer.
Vision, good to see you.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
Of course, once an Avenger, always an Avenger. I mean, we're not the Avengers here, we're the good enoughs, but of course I trust you. Come on.
Do you know anything about the people that contacted Bruce?
No, all I know is that S.H.I.E.L.D. contacted me. That's all I know.
And they gave you no information as to who he was speaking with when he disappeared.
To be honest, it's been a while since I've done much adventuring. I was kind of chomping at the bit, Viz. So I didn't really ask.
And have you spoken to him recently?
Bruce isn't one to return many calls. So, no.
Understood.
I only talk to him when he smashes into town.
The facility looks abandoned, completely dark, and no one there. That's the
Yes.
sense we get from beyond this gate.
And the grounds are like multiple football fields.
Yeah.
You know,
And there's a gate, and then like a large distance between the gate and the building.
between the gate and
it's
the
all,
first
like-
building. And the buildings are, some of them are connected, some of them are just standing alone. There's a huge tower. Like
a silo sort of
Yeah,
thing.
silo in the middle.
But there's no lights, there's no semblance of residual power or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
Spider-Man drops in, classic pose, hand down, leg out.
Hello, Spider-Man.
Oh, hey. Hey, how are you, Vision? Can I call you Vision? Mr. Vision?
You do not have to call me Mr. Vision. You can call me Vision.
It's
It is
good-
very good to see you again.
Ah, it's good to see you, too. Do you have a good Halloween? Do you celebrate Halloween?
Yes, I had a very good Halloween.
Thanksgiving?
Thank you. Yes, Thanksgiving was nice. And you see there's like
Someone
a
on
sad
Thanksgiving.
That's great. That's good.
That's
Hey.
like all the events of WandaVision.
Oh.
During the Thanksgiving
Exactly. It's
break.
like there's this moment and all of it. He basically relives every single second of it because he has an eidetic memory.
Of course.
And it's awful. But all you see is a slight twitch maybe in one of his eyes, and then a bit of sadness. And you can tell it's a little awkward. He wants to move on.
I am looking forward to your Christmas party.
Very much looking forward to having you, Hank.
What will you be serving?
I will be serving a delicious Texas 3-bean chili.
Well,
We will have a traditional watermelon carving. Try to think all of it. Just hot dogs.
Gallons of
Hot
tequila.
dogs.
Hot dogs?
Yes.
How-
Hot dogs.
oh, there's more.
I have rented a hot dog turning machine.
Oh, the rollers, like
The rollers, like at the 7-Eleven.
Oh yes, 7-Eleven.
Peter
Hey, Hank,
turns.
you go there all the time, right?
I frequent it. I am a fan of the chicken roller.
Peter turns to Jennifer.
I'm a fan of
Jennifer.
the chicken roller.
Did you get invited to the Christmas party?
Yeah, we all did. You got invited, right, Spidey?
I don't think I did, but I think also he probably doesn't have my number.
I mean, you keep your identity pretty secret, so.
Yeah, but I thought maybe.
Which you should.
Yeah. No, I thought maybe.
Legally speaking.
I thought.
Amongst other things.
I
yeah.
thought he would invite, Spider-Man, but I probably am busy anyway.
Do you have a PO box?
Oh no, they're so expensive. I think. I don't.
I think.
I don't know. I could ask. Should I get one? Is that what you guys have?
I mean, I have an apartment.
Totally, me too.
Yeah, of
Up top, apartments.
There we go.
Colossus.
We all have one.
Colossus pulls up in his lift.
Oh,
30% tip, 5-star rating, safe driver, went the extra mile.
Clean car.
wow.
Clean car.
Above and
Above and
beyond.
beyond.
Above and beyond and say, thank you very much. And he's just like, oh, it is time for the club rings. And he goes metallic. He's just like, he says, Spiders Man. And he grabs you. He's like, you're the one I want you to see. See you at the Christmas party.
Hi,
Lose
buddy.
20 health.
Ow.
We better get this show on the road if everyone is going to be at my house in time tomorrow.
Oh, yes, let's go.
Oh, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Yes, Christmas party is
Spider-Man,
tomorrow.
you're welcome to come. I didn't know how to contact you.
You can't see Peter Parker's face under his mask, but he's like this.
Crying. Oh.
That's cool.
Do you need a ride to Virginia?
You live in Virginia?
Yes, I live in Virginia.
I don't think I can go to Virginia. I have school tomorrow. I'll think.
Did you just say you have
Yeah,
school
dude.
tomorrow?
No.
What are you in grad school?
What are you studying?
History.
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 Excellent choice.
Soviet history.
General world.
Yes, General Zhukov. One of the great generals. Soviet.
Peter puts his hands on his hips and thinking back to MJ's conversation with him, he goes, can I think about it if I can make it?
Absolutely. I would prefer an RSVP, though, by the end of the night.
Okay, understood.
I have to cook for an exact amount of people.
Hot dogs.
And chili.
I only bought so many hot dogs for my Christmas party. Colossus.
But did you calculate it so you got the exact and right amount of buns with your hot dogs?
I will have to address that when I get home.
Speaking of buns, how you doing there, Colossus?
Oh, this Jennifer's. It's good to see you.
How's the football going?
As a football is ups and downs, it's with every seasons of sports. But I'm just glad to get a workout. Just got the workouts. I don't go metal, though. It's unfair to the non-mutants.
It's true.
So, this is the place, right?
This is the place.
It appears that no one's home.
Yeah, it doesn't. Do you think maybe it's, I don't know, the wrong address or something?
No, I mean these are the coordinates that S.H.I.E.L.D. gave me.
Are you able to detect any strange readings, Vision?
Oh.
Any kind of energy fluctuation of any kind?
And he's completely still and unmoving. Am I able to detect any fluctuations of energy in
Right,
the
so
air? Any
you-
crackling of...
Took a scan, and as I said, it's a huge thing. But coming from the center of the area, which is probably a half a mile walk from the gate, you do sense some sort of disturbance in the air.
There is some residual energy. Someone is here, but I cannot see them yet. Colossus, could you take care of this gate for us?
Oh, yes, no problems. I treat it like offensive guard.
Tears it like paper.
All the chain links popping off.
Would She-Hulk recognize any radiation type? As someone who's deals with radiation on a regular basis?
Yeah, it was just it used to be a nuclear power plant. I think
Oh, it was a nuclear plant.
Yeah, it was a nuclear plant. But now that it's been defunct, you don't think that there is any active thermal power there anymore, although there may be residual stuff buried underground.
Okay.
But yeah, that this used to be a nuclear plant. Shut down.
Well, we gotta get in there. We gotta help Bruce.
We gotta go.
Oh, yes, Hulk's in troubles.
All right, so you make your way in and you kind of follow up on Vision's sense of a disturbance. And you get towards the middle, and all the buildings start to look the same. It's like a maze of buildings as you get deeper in. But following up on this sense, you see trucks, several trucks, tire tracks leading to almost like moving vans, but industrial size moving vans outside of one of the larger buildings in the center of the area.
Are any of them running?
No, they don't appear to be running.
Are there any people in the driver's seat or passenger seats?
Approaching cautiously, you look, and they appear to be empty.
I'd like to stealthily. Peter is gonna feel around and try to open a door. Are they what kind of trucks? Sorry, they're like vans
trucks.
or?
They're like big old moving trucks. They're like two people.
like
in
box
Like
trucks.
rider trucks?
Yeah.
All right. He wants to see if
Not military at all. Like
Not military.
Box trucks.
Do we want Vision to Vision? You want to phase through and see if there's anything in there?
Peter's trying to open the back, and he goes, "Oh, yeah."
Gladly. And he'll float up off the ground, and then his whole body seems to dematerialize, and he just phases through one of the box trucks to see what's inside.
You phase through, and you're inside of this truck, and it's just loaded with boxes. And
It is box truck.
It is a box truck. You notice that they're almost all empty. If you start
Cardboard boxes? Wooden
cardboard,
crates?
but there's wooden crates and cardboard boxes, and they all appear to be empty. If you start looking around, they're all been emptied of their contents.
And is there, the kind of straw kind of stuff that you would have to protect something delicate?
Some do, some don't. Some are like Amazon boxes.
Literally Amazon boxes?
Roxxon boxes.
Roxxon.
How many trucks in this area?
3 trucks altogether.
He'll just phase to the next.
You phase to the next, and
They
this
appear empty, he says as he floats by, and you can just kind of see through him into the night beyond.
the second truck that you go to, it's almost entirely comprised of one large crate that must have carried like just one enormous object.
Again, padding for something delicate or no such,
No padding,
concerns?
but you do see some sort of markings that lead you to believe that it was like whatever was in there was something like an aquatic tank, the likes of which you would see at like SeaWorld, like a huge industrial size aquatic tank.
Huh. And markings on the boxes. Any names of cities or towns or countries?
You go back to the first one and look at the boxes. The thing that jumps out to you is it seems like they're from all over the place.
All over the world?
All over the world. But some of them seem to, you can tell just by looking and with your superior intelligence that they had the same contents, but they were ordered from different places purposefully so that maybe someone wouldn't trace who was buying all the same thing. Computer equipment, maybe, wires, tubes. You see manifests here and there, receipts.
There were several different items shipped here from all over the world, and they seem to come together in some way. Perhaps they are building something inside.
Hank, any ideas? Any?
Can I do some sort of logic check to see if I would recognize the type of crate, the big one especially?
All right, so you phase through, you come out, and now you guys just realize there's nobody in there. You just open up.
And then the third truck too. Is it the same?
More boxes,
More
yeah.
boxes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm most interested in the one you said might have housed an aquatic tank of some kind.
Yeah, it almost like it would be easier to figure out if there wasn't the tank, because it seems like computer equipment, but then there's a lot of tubing and wires, and then there's this tank, so you can't quite figure out how they're all connected, or even if they're connected.
And then how they connect to Dr. Banner.
Looking at the ground, any foot tracks or dragging tracks of dragging materials in one particular direction?
Yes, in fact, you see plenty of footprints, and whatever was in that large aquatic tank was dragged to a central building about 20 feet away.
All right. That building, does it have any windows?
No.
How many entrances?
You see a large 20-foot tall double door leading in.
Like a loading dock?
Yeah, a loading dock, and then a couple of small side doors on either side.
Side door? Unless there's some sort of skylight or
Yeah,
rooftop entrance.
let me check the roof real quick. And I'm gonna cast a web up and then climb up the web up the building. And there's no windows.
No windows.
Okay.
No.
You could also climb up walls.
Oh yeah, that's true. I just
Kinda
climb up.
fun.
I do literally have
Do a little bit of both.
wall crawling.
Yep.
I have wall crawling. I climb like a spider.
All right, so you get up. It's a tall building. You get to the top, and you look in, and it's this has been abandoned for 30-something years at this point, and there was like glass on the top that looks in like almost like a skylight. Not the whole top roof isn't glass, but there's like a skylight here and a skylight there and a little bit up there, and you look in, it's so dirty, but you can tell that there are these silos within this front portion of the building, and then all of these catwalks that sort of connect levels throughout the entire place. You could kind of walk up along the walls and then catwalk across to look within the silos, but it's really dirty and musty. You can't see too much, and you don't see any movement in there.
And none of the glass of any of the skylights are like punched out from time or from.
No.
They're awful. Okay. I'll pop back down, and I'll fill everybody in with that information.
Now, Hank, I know you suggested a side door, but being as we're on a superhero adventure, I think we have to go through the glass skylight.
I agree.
skylights.
Knowing there's a skylight, there isn't even a choice.
I was
I'm
gonna go
afraid I'm going to
through.
have to unphase for that.
I think you're right.
How else
Vish.
would the glass shatter cinematically?
Good thinking.
All right, so the 5 of you climb to the top, fly to the top.
I
just
swing to the top, jump to the top, and stealthily smash through the glass roof.
We have Colossus do it stealthily.
We each go through a different one.
Yeah, we go through
Yeah,
three
we
different
smash
skylights.
multiple.
We look amazing doing it
We
too. Our
fall.
poses are.
I want
perfectly-
the artwork. Nick, get it done.
Sounds good.
All right,
Do you know
so
anybody?
the 5 of you smash through, and dum-dum, you fall. Multiple stories land softly because you're superheroes, and you see what Peter saw. Along the walls, there are all these like staircases that lead up to a perimeter catwalk, and then stairs that lead up to like another perimeter, and then each wall is connected with more catwalks that sort of look down upon the room and into these large silos that are evenly spaced. I'd say this first room is probably about 2 football fields long, so every 15 yards or so on either side there are these giant silos. And it's dark in here, and it's night. You can hear the wind whipping through the now open skylight. And that's what you see.
Can I? I mean, we couldn't see it from the skylight, I guess, but could
Wanna look at the
Vision
silo.
fly up and look into one of the silos?
Yeah, you fly up and look in, and it's just all filth, all dirt, and almost like a greenish moss coloring within.
What about smell? What does it smell like?
Musty and old. Maybe a slightly acrid chemical smell. But that the musty smell overpowers the chemical smell.
Are there any disturbances in the dust or tracks that continue that whatever was dragged in through the loading dock door?
Vision's up there looking, and Beast, you're on the ground on all fours, kind of looking, and you do see several sets of footprints that go deeper into the room.
I think it's this way, everybody.
Back and forth footprints, like people were unloading the truck, going through, unloading the truck, going through.
Going deeper into the room.
Going deeper.
On ground level, like, did we drop all the way to ground level?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then could I just, real quick, walk on those catwalks and see if there's any vantage point from there that would show me anything else about this space?
Vision flying up, looking. Silo, Beast, examining the footprints. Spider-Man swings up to a catwalk.
She-Hulk and Beast are just chatting over to the side.
Yeah.
This is the part of the mission that the
Colossus.
bruisers don't have much to do. They're just talking.
Smoking a cigarette.
Call Machu Bench.
All right, so Spidey, you're up on the catwalk, and you're looking around, and your Spidey senses pick up on a sound of movement. It starts like slow, like and then picks up and then there's a and you two, while you're chatting, see this before anyone, like 5 creatures just come like jumping into space, and they just like boom, they hit the ground, and as they hit the ground, like a small crater forms under their feet. And they look like 4 men and 1 woman, perhaps, but they're all wearing lab coats that have been like ripped and stretched because their bodies are like enormous, and
Hulked out?
they're all hulked out.
No.
But their skin is like
Hulk lab.
their skin is all
Is
like
one a poodle?
their skin is all gray and cracked, and their faces are all grotesque, and they're just like, "Ah!" Roll for initiative. It's time to fight. Spidey sense.
Spider sense.
All right, now remember, when you roll for initiative, you roll all 3 of your die, you add them up, you add your initiative modifier. If you roll a Marvel on the Marvel die, you get to act in a bonus round.
That's right.
A 6, but not a Marvel.
Oh, always a bridesmaid. All right, let's take a walk through Initiative Town. Vision, what'd you get?
16.
16. Beast.
19.
19.
Ooh.
She-Hulk.
18.
18. Spider-Man.
16.
16 for Spider-Man and Colossus.
I just got the 12s.
Let's go to 12s. And no one rolled a Marvel on the Marvel die.
No.
No.
Sadly, no.
You see
Can
5.
I spend karma to roll my
You see right now 5 of these things. They almost have like a gargoyle-esque appearance to them. Gray, cracked skin.
like gargoyle from the Defenders?
They're a little bit like that. And their clothes are all ripped, but they're all wearing lab coats, bare feet, they're long clawed toenails. Beast, you're up first.
Are any of the, how close together are they?
They're spread out pretty evenly throughout the room.
Okay, I will go after one of them then. So Beast will kind of bound up to one, and
Going left or you going right?
I'll go left.
Okay.
And he'll take one big leap to get there, kind of like, whoa,
That's
and then
fun.
land right in front of them, and he is going to just kind of take a big giant smash against one of them.
The smash! Are you using the smash power?
No.
Okay.
I'm flavor smashing.
Okay. Is it just a flavor smash? You're following along at home?
Okay, so that is going to be 15 to hit.
Against my melee defense?
Against your melee defense.
That is a hit.
Nice.
I will let
Okay.
you know they have DR1.
All right.
So bring your multiplier down by 1.
Don't like it.
It's going to be 33 points of damage.
Oh, little
Wow,
Larry
nice.
Bird worth of damage to kick things off. All right, fantastic. So you're right up next to this guy on the far left, and now it is She-Hulk's turn.
Okay, so first I'll show you. I hate this. You can't just mess with Gamma. What are you thinking? Quick question, Troy.
Yeah.
What rank are these adversaries we're facing?
I don't feel comfortable telling you.
Because I have, as a combat expert, I have edge versus rank 1 opponents.
They are not rank 1.
Okay, fair enough.
They got DR, dude.
So this group of baddies, she's going to use one of her favorite things to do. She's going to use the ground shaking stomp.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Costs 10 focus, but she is going to go for it. This is against their agility defense of each target, okay?
All right, now how close do they have to be to pull this off?
Let's see. This is against the agility defense of every target within the character's reach plus their rank in spaces. If it's...
So it's like, I think it's like 6 spaces.
yeah.
All right, so I'm going to say you can catch 3 of them in this.
Nice.
Okay. And so I rolled a 14.
Okay, and this is against my melee
Agility
defense?
defense.
Agility defense.
Agility.
That is a success.
Nice.
Now, let me ask you this. Are you going to the left to include the one that Beast just went after, or you want to try and get 3 of them that are on the right?
I'm gonna get the other ones because he's already went after one of them.
Gotcha, okay.
And so if they I did not do a fantastic success. So this is half the damage.
Okay.
And so you said they have DR2 or DR1?
DR1.
DR1, and so that is 4. So it'd be 20 points of damage each, which is the halved of 40.
Okay. All right, and then they're only knocked prone on a fantastic
Exactly.
success.
They're still standing, but it just hurt a lot.
I love that. Like, there's all the powers have this little extra juice if you roll a Marvel on the Marvel die.
And then she's going to use her move action to get close to one of them for the next round.
Okay, all right. Beast over here. She-Hulk
Does
over
all these
here.
windows like shatter?
Yeah.
Glass everywhere. Vision.
Vision is up near one of these tanks. I think he's going to float down quickly to the one that Beast attacked.
Okay.
And he's going to come over to it, and in an instant, as he flies down to it, part of his body phases immaterial, and he sort of plunges his fist into this creature's chest.
What?
And as he plunges it through the skin, it rematerializes. So it kind of goes beneath the surface and then materializes. And then he follows that punch all the way through. He's going to disrupt person.
Whoa.
So
Oh,
he can
man.
go through them, and
don't
it's
like
a
that.
melee attack. If this hits, it ignores all damage reduction.
Wow, that's
So it
Really
sick.
cool.
Isn't that awesome? So it costs 10 focus, but here he goes. Boom! And he's going to cut through with a garbage roll.
Get ready for that one.
Actually, I can spend a reaction.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh.
I'm going to spend a reaction to help teammate.
Oh.
So I've just, bam, punched this hulked out former scientist person in the face, and then I look back and I see you getting ready to make your aim too, and having just felt the intricate skeletal structure on my blue furry fist, I'm like, oh no, aim a bit down,
So what's the trigger for that reaction?
It is a teammate fails an action check.
Okay, let's make sure you failed it. Was this against melee defense?
This is against melee defense, and it was a total of an 11.
All right, so that would have been a fail, so that triggers. And so what does he get? Edge
Get an
now?
edge, yeah.
All right, so with edge, explain edge.
So edge means you can re-roll any one of your die.
Your worst one. Your worst.
Whichever
worst
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could I think a lot of times you end up re-rolling your Marvel die if it's not a fantastic success just for the chance of getting that.
Yeah.
But would it be more? Would it be better?
What did you roll on your Marvel die?
A 2. I rolled 2, 2, 1.
I would roll that.
Re-roll the Marvel.
Roll that.
Because you can still get a fantastic
Still get
failure.
a fantastic success.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still get a fantastic failure. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a shot. A little help from Beast. Oh, that's a. All right, so that is now a. Yeah, geez, it's still 15.
That's a success.
Yeah.
Way to go!
Amazing.
That's teamwork.
Yeah.
Oh, that is phenomenal. Oh, and so that's going to be serious then, because the reroll was a 6 on the Marvel die, so that's going to end up being 36
great.
points of damage.
Nice.
Because it ignores the.
Wow.
DR.
That's great.
And this was the one that Beast was attacked.
Yeah, the one that Beast was
36
attacking.
points.
And
of
I just
damage.
spent 10 focus.
40.
Sorry,
40
40 what?
points of damage.
Oh yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I forgot to add the bonus 4 damage. So 40 points of damage.
Wow. All right, so you
Nice.
messed that dude up. All right, so we got Beast and Vision double teaming this one dude, and She-Hulk taking out the other one. And now it's Spider-Man's turn.
So I'm pretty far away on the catwalk.
On the catwalk, but this is where Spider-Man wants to be.
Yeah. So Spider-Man loves being on the catwalks.
On the catwalk.
And he struts.
On the catwalk.
Take your little turn.
I'm gonna. And he does. I'm gonna move so that. Can I move so that I'm in within 10 spaces? Like run down the catwalks as my movements, or swing down.
Swing down.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Or leap.
Why
What the hell are we doing?
Can I take a scooter down to the fighting arena?
Can I take an elevator down to the?
He
What
swings
is the
down.
fastest way
Is
for
there an
Spider-Man?
escalator?
I'm unfamiliar with this Spider-Man.
Is there a moving walkway
Well-
that no one sees?
He doesn't take a lot of stairs.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that it's not like a
power to swing,
Yeah, like
yeah.
a standard.
Is that a directive from
action.
editorial? No stairs.
Take much
No
stairs.
Yeah, no, it's worth considering. Like, is it a power to use your rip swing? That would be pretty limiting, because that means like if any movement with your.
But
web
it's
swing-
not.
Yeah,
it's
I would.
permanent, and it's the character gains the glide movement, which is equal to double my run speed.
Yeah, that's
so I can
perfect.
just glide.
Yeah.
So I glide down, so I'm closer, and then with the other hand, I'm going to do my web casting. So I make a ranged attack on an enemy, and I'll do it on the one that nobody is currently, or I guess there's 2.
There's 3 that are untouched right
boy.
now. 2, 3, and 4, we'll call them. 3's right in the middle.
I'll do 3 in the middle.
All right.
So
comes Spidey.
I'm gonna make a ranged attack, and I'm hoping to just get a web on you, and you get stuck. You might get paralyzed. We'll see.
All right.
We'll see what happens. All right. So ranged is my agility.
Yep, against my agility defense.
Hope it's low. Oh, Marvel on the Marvel die. Marvel on the Marvel die. So that's gonna be.
Oh, that means I'm probably paralyzed. I imagine that's the fantastic success condition of this.
21 is that number total, and then if the attack is a success, the web paralyzes the enemy. On a fantastic success, the enemy is also pinned.
Nice.
Paralyzed and pinned.
It's amazing.
Breaking free from the webbing requires a melee check. So you'll have to you can try that on your turn, buddy.
Breaking. All right, so I'm paralyzed and pinned. Breaking free requires a melee check. Well, how fitting. Because it is these horrible creatures' turns. What can they do? We'll find out right after this short break.
Become a hero. Clash against villains. Roll your fate in the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. Now you can live the stories and leave your mark on Marvel history. Team up and create amazing new stories in your own corner of the Marvel Multiverse. Jump in and forge epic adventures with your favorite Marvel characters. Here's what you'll need to get started. 2 or more players, 3 6-sided dice, a pencil, character sheets, and the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game core rulebook. One player serves as the narrator who guides the game through the Marvel Universe, while the rest of the players choose to roleplay as different superheroes. Together, tackle adventures using your imaginations to guide your hero's actions as you explore the Marvel Multiverse and face off against its villains. Using the unique D616 system developed especially for the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game, you decide your character's fate. This is your multiverse, and it's up to you to determine its destiny.
And we are back. What are these brutish scientists going to do? Well, it's one of their turns, and it's the one that's standing right next to She-Hulk, and it's going to smash!
No!
But unlike you, it's not a flavor smash. It's the actual power smash! Exclamation point.
I assume you don't have that power, She-Hulk.
You're not familiar.
face! Look at his stupid face!
Look at his dumb face.
I'm gonna spend 14 focus. Let me explain this.
Wow.
Johnsky here.
Something tells me you've been preparing this turn.
The character makes a close attack with an edge. For this attack, add +1 to the character's melee damage bonus for every 2 points of focus they spend. That's a +7 for your old buddy Troy. On a success, an affected target takes that total damage. On a fantastic success, an affected target takes double that total damage and is stunned for 1 round. Did I mention this attack has edge? Here we go. Okay.
Here we go.
Not bad.
Here we go.
Not bad, but I know you have a good melee defense.
I do.
Crap! This is going to be a waste of focus. All right, my Marvel die had a 3. I'm tempted to re-roll that, but I'm sitting on a 2 over here.
I know, that's what I did. You gotta re-roll the Marvel die for the damage multiplier.
90% of the time,
Yeah.
you're gonna re-roll the Marvel die.
Yep.
Yeah, but you're hit.
Unless you're like one
The only way
away.
you wouldn't re-roll the Marvel die is if the Marvel die was currently 6. Right?
No,
Yeah, no, I-
well,
5.
but unless you're like
If you had
one
like
away.
a 5, if you had like a 5, or a 6.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm actually not going to re-roll the Marvel die, although I understand
I
you're.
didn't know Troy was so dumb.
Wow.
I didn't know. He's trying to protect you. He doesn't want to hurt your
Because
character.
I think I'm close. That's the thing. Is like Sydney said, I think I'm close
Yeah, well,
enough.
it's only
close.
1 point different.
If you're like 6, 6, 1, and you have a 6 on the Marvel die, and you're like 2 short or something, and you have a 1.
Guys, just let him roll.
I rolled the same exact number. Crap. All right, so the total is going to be 9 plus 4, 13.
That's a miss.
Smash miss. And now it is the one that is standing next to both Vision and Beast, and I think it's only appropriate that we do a little power called Banging Heads.
I know that power. I'm starting to like learn the power.
Yeah.
This one is a little high risk, high reward. The character makes 1 melee check against the melee defense scores of 2 enemies within reach. If the attack fails against either foe, it fails entirely. If the attack is a success, they both take full damage.
I think you might have picked the right 2 geniuses to do this to.
Yeah.
Oh, because
We
you're.
don't have a lot of melee defense.
It's also your most vulnerable organ.
Yeah.
Most valuable organ.
Most valuable and vulnerable.
And vulnerable.
And
organ.
yeah.
Going to attempt to bang
So
heads.
wait, it's in a single attack and you compare it to both scores?
Yeah, and if one fails, they both fail.
Oh, let's go!
But if
go.
it's a success, you both take full damage. And a lot of these powers, it's just half damage on a
Are
success.
you spending John for this?
No, it's instant. No, it doesn't cost any focus.
Doesn't cost focus.
We just really don't want him to get a fantastic success.
Yeah. That would be nice. That'd be
Troy's
double.
gonna roll.
Troy's gonna roll. You're totally
No fantastic success. However,
Oh, that's a hit. You can tell from his tone of voice.
it is a 14 against your melee defense.
Oh.
Exactly hits me.
Amazing. Do you guys have DR?
of course.
Okay, what's your DR situation?
3.
All right, let's do, I can't do this math quick enough. All right, so your DR is 1, you said, Vision?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to...
Beast is 1.
Beast is 1.
Uno.
Beast is 1. All right, so for you, it's going to be 20 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay, and then yours is 3.
Mine's 3. Vision's no
Huge.
joke.
Yeah, dude.
All right, you're only going to be 12 points of damage.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a body, right? So it's kind of hard.
Well,
to-
he can also he can change the molecular density of it, so like he can go like
Yeah.
insubstantial or like super like dense.
Yes.
So yeah.
He doesn't have, like, his flesh is not human flesh.
Right. Yes.
He doesn't have kidneys
Right.
per se.
I'm shocked that worked. I read that power. I'm like, this will be fun. I'll miss, but it'll be fun. Boink! You guys get bopped together.
Boygan.
And now it's Colossus's turn.
Save us.
Here we go.
Colossus is going to run up to the stooge who just tried to bang their heads together.
Okay, oh no.
And I'm just going to do a clobber, just a straight clobber attack.
All right.
Sir.
It's clobbering time.
It is clobbering times. Oh, what a roll.
Wow.
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 Okay, that is 17.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And
They have DR1.
DR1. Okay. So that is 30. No, that is 43 points of damage.
All right, so you light this guy up that's already been hurt by your
Just like
friend.
punches him. It's just like, hey, son, I hope you like getting punched in fist. Boom! Punches him.
Oh,
Metal fist.
punch to the face. Boom. Light this guy up. He's still standing.
Oh my gosh, these guys are tough.
They are
They're a
tough.
little, yeah. In the past, the first fight has been a little goofball-y. These guys have some heft to
They're
them.
gamma. You know they're going to be serious.
Gamma irradiated.
One of these guys has not been touched at all. Your stomp hit 3 guys. Beast and Vision went after the same guy that Colossus just went after. It is the guy who has not been touched.
Wait, but there's still one guy who I trapped, right?
Yes,
Oh,
we haven't
okay.
got to him yet. He's
Okay.
paralyzed and pinned. This one saw you do that and didn't care for it. So he is going to walk over and attempt to clobber you. This is going to be a close attack against
But
you.
I'm up on the catwalk, aren't I?
Didn't you come down?
Oh, I guess to get in 10 spaces, I had to come all the way down.
Are you? What were you?
Swung.
I swung, so I'm technically.
Oh, so you think you're in midair?
You could still be up on a surface.
Yeah, I assumed I was swinging to like another catwalk.
That's fine. If that's what was in your head canon, then I'll go with it, and I'll go after Colossus instead. So he's like,
Sorry.
comes after Colossus, who has yet to be hit. This is going to be just a standard clobber, probably the same exact thing you did. I imagine this is going to be a miss. 8 + 4, 12.
That is miss.
Boom! That guy.
Does Colossus have a good melee defense by any
Pretty good.
chance?
Pretty
Better
good.
than She-Hulk's.
Wow.
16, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
All right, speaking of She-Hulk, this one comes to try and clobber you, the one that is one of the ones that you stomped.
Okay.
And that is 8, 9, 10, 14 against melee defense.
Exactly hit.
Wow, I'm shocked
Wow.
that is a hit.
14 is my melee defense.
Oh, wow.
All right, what is your
bad about it.
DR?
My
me
DR
neither.
is 2. Mine
DR
is
is 2. All right, so that's 16 points of damage.
Ooh,
Melee defense, right there.
yeah.
I'm sorry, so how many
I
points?
wasn't doubting you. I was just surprised.
Sorry,
16 points of damage. All right, so he hits exactly with a big old clobber on She-Hulk. And then the last one is the one that is paralyzed and pinned. So with pinned, you have to escape before you do anything. With paralyzed, or I might be getting this backwards, you have to escape, but you roll with trouble.
So pinned is you roll with the trouble. Paralyzed is you can't do any attacks and you have no movement.
All right,
Just
so
webbed up.
I'm going to attempt to escape here by rolling my melee ability, and I have to re-roll my highest
Best die.
which is the Marvel die. That rolled a Marvel!
Is that
All
the
right.
first Marvel of the night?
I think it
Sid
was.
got one.
Oh, that's right. Sid did get one. All right, so
Oh, that's right, you did.
still a good roll, at least on the re-roll. 8, 9 + 4 is 13.
13? Mm-hmm. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Target number
This is a proprietary.
20.
This is a proprietary chemical
amazing.
compound created by Peter Parker himself.
Yeah, I made
God.
this.
I mean, I'm
Made
going to
it.
have to
I
roll
built
absolute
this.
rocks to get out of there. All right.
You have a patent on that, Spidey?
I'm working with Mr. Stark. He's got some ideas.
No, you should talk to. You need
Talk
lawyer.
to me.
Well, he said
You're talking to Stark. I'm sure he's going to make sure you get a cut of that.
You only
we
want to
didn't-
steal it. You should go with lawyer here.
There's
We
a
didn't
long
talk about-
history, Peter, of corporations taking their employees' IP.
well, he just said that he was going to use it and that I could be like on the Avengers.
The Rand Corporation tried to take several of Dr. McCoy's inventions, and what do?
Yeah, but
Suit.
We sued pants off.
yeah,
Tony
but
Stark is world's greatest supervillain.
wait. Tony Stark wouldn't do that. Wait.
Round 2.
Always have a goal.
It's round 2, and it is Beast's turn. Beast, you are standing with vision. You're feeling a little loopy.
And Colossus, right?
And Colossus is over there now too. That's right.
All right, so there's the one we're standing with. There's the one that's paralyzed or paralyzed.
Paralyzed and pinned. Yeah, and there's one that has not been touched that is right next to the one that you're fighting.
I'm gonna rush over to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a leg sweep. Beast is gonna kind of gallop on all fours and then do that really cool move where he like jumps through his legs.
Yes. Yeah. Amazing.
All right. So I spend 5 focus. I make a close attack.
Okay.
And if I'm successful,
This is so awesome.
if I'm successful, you take regular damage and are knocked prone.
Amazing.
And this is gonna be a 12 to hit.
12 is a miss.
Can we help? Can I help here?
If one of you can do a help teammate, I
Yeah.
can get an edge on this.
Most gamma people, they got weak heels.
Nailed it.
Yeah, hit him in the heels.
Wait, so how does this help action work? It's a reaction
On
that
the failure,
anyone can
same
use?
thing, yep.
Okay.
If you haven't used a reaction for your...
I have not.
All right, so you're going to use your help reaction
Yep.
to let you reroll all 3 or just one?
Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, I did that wrong. I forgot to tell you that's an additional +5. So 17 to hit.
Oh, that is it.
So save your reaction,
Also,
Jennifer.
I don't think you can use the help action after something is. I think you have to do it beforehand.
No, the
But the
trigger
trigger-
is
Yeah.
Two
someone
different
fails.
actions.
It's a help
Oh.
teammate. Help
Oh,
teammate
okay.
reaction.
Help is an
Yeah, help.
action that you can do.
Oh,
Help
you-
teammate is a reaction.
Yes.
Okay.
Two different things.
Yes.
All right, they have DR, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so you're going to take 23 points of damage.
Oh,
and
baby.
you are knocked prone.
All right, so
Nice.
it's going to use a reaction called immovable. It isn't knocked prone.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you just get the full power of my leg blast in the shin.
Amazing. You said 23 points of damage?
23 points of damage.
All right, so Beast steps up to this guy. Now everyone has taken some form of damage. She-Hulk, you are up. Another guy just came running at you, so there's 2 guys on you right now.
Yeah. I would like to try to clobber the one that just hit me. I don't want to use all my focus in this first fight.
This might be the only fight of the night.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
saying.
This is typical superhero story. You just fight some nameless minions.
Yep.
Here
right.
we
And
go.
you never find your cousin.
Never, ever. I mean, we just write him off.
The 6 episode
He never
arc.
shows up.
Six issue arc.
All right. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. That is 12. That is 17.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Not and
well, you got
here's-
a bad result in the Marvel die though.
Yeah, I have bad result on Marvel die. And it's in DR2 -2 you said?
DR1.
-1. All right, so that is 19 points of damage.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Against these brutes.
Yep. And that's it. That's your turn.
Vision.
Vision is going to fly up and away from this creature just as McCoy makes contact, and it does not go prone, and he's going to fly back, let's say 15, 20 feet from the creature, and then just from the diadem on his head, just fire a beam. This is going to be by the book, an elemental blast.
Nice.
I'm going to blast a foe with this, and I'm going to spend 11 focus on this.
Let's go.
To increase the damage bonus that I get. So here we go. This is an agility against agility defense. That is 17.
That is a
against
hit.
Agility
Nice.
defense.
Nice.
And this is
Nice.
against the one that was that banged your head with Beast.
Correct.
Okay.
And
That's the one I hit.
Yes, and it is subject to the DR, so that would be one.
Yep.
DR1. Okay, so that is with the bonus damage that I added on is going to be a total of 19 points of damage.
Okay. And that one is out.
Yes!
Nice
Flies back.
work.
And it just starts to melt away into nothing.
Thing flies back, lands on the ground.
Yes!
Nice.
I'm so psyched.
Spider-Man, you're swinging around. You got one of them paralyzed and pinned. You see this other one got knocked out. So you've got 3 active combatants. Well, that one is still trying to struggle to get free of your web.
Are the 2 who are active, are they near each other?
They are, yeah. They both are going after She-Hulk, and She-Hulk just clobbered one of them.
All right, so I'm going to swing in my movement, hop down, and I'm going to do my spider strike.
Let's go.
So just a barrage of like kicks and punches, and you can't even see, and I attack both of them.
Just smashing the B button.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say
I'm button
this is
mashing.
the video game.
I'm button mashing. This is me in Tekken Tag, where I'm just like, ah! And I'm doing the same move over and over.
All right, so you get to attack both of them.
Both of them with one, if I hit, with one hit. So
Okay.
let's see. Single melee.
That's no good.
That is maybe not the worst, but so close to being the worst. It's an absolute fail. It's going to be 5, 10
Against melee or agility?
against melee.
Oh, we never set a teamwork maneuver either.
No.
We never decided on that.
We should have with this
Wait,
combat.
done that.
Peter, aim for the shin. And I'm gonna help teammates.
Okay, help teammate. And you get to
Okay.
reroll all three or just one?
Just one. I'm going to re-roll my Marvel.
Yes, you
'cause
are.
I rolled a 2 and a 1 on the other ones. Let's go.
Come on.
That's a 5. All right, so that's going to be 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 is a miss.
A miss.
Shit.
All right.
So, Spidey, you come down there, and now you are in melee with these two brutes and She-Hulk. You're just flanking them. I love this.
Bummer.
All right, so now it is some of their turn. In fact, it is the one that She-Hulk was fighting initially, and it's going to turn on you, Spidey.
No.
Yes.
I don't think you should.
I'm going to, and it's going to try and just straight up grab you.
Good luck.
I'm going to grab. So this is going to get against your melee.
I'm gonna
grab-
use a reaction here.
Oh.
All right.
You can interpose?
Yes.
Yeah.
Vision is going to fly in between the creature and Spidey and interpose in the attack.
Okay, and what does that do?
You become the target.
I become the target of the attack, but I do have to take the lower of whatever our defense is on it, which I'm sure I have the lower anyway. Is it melee defense?
Is it melee or agility for being grabbed?
For a grab, I believe it's melee attack versus melee defense.
You should.
Melee
Mine is
defense.
so high. You don't have to do this.
This was a role-playing move.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
buddy.
Oh,
He's a
man.
child.
He literally heard you say before he came in. He didn't know this before. I have school tomorrow,
Right.
I whispered that.
Right.
and he heard it.
myself.
Because he has super robot
Robot
hearing.
ears.
Also, he feels guilty because he didn't invite you to the.
That's what I was going to say.
Exactly.
Yep.
He
all
wants
right.
you to have the chili.
It was on the Marvel die, and then it flip-flopped off. But it's still a decent roll. It's a 13 against melee defense.
That is not. That mine's a 19.
Oh, good for you. We're all so impressed.
What's yours?
Your melee defense is 14?
19.
Oh, 19 rather? Holy moly.
But mine's 14. Oh! Also, the other thing I was going to say is just like, go ahead, grab Vision.
Yeah.
He'll just phase out of you, and the next thing you know,
That's
like,
true. That's
I
true.
got you. Awesome.
That is amazing. All right, so it goes to grab, Vision slides in and blocks it.
That is amazing.
So after Peter
slippery
missed, and he
Yeah.
feels like embarrassed.
It's like that moment in It's a Wonderful Life when they try to grab Clarence.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's like. All right, it is the one that is now next to Colossus, and actually it's just next to Colossus because Vision just joined the party on the
pieced out.
right.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy wants to try and do something to you. It's going to try and grab you. It doesn't know. Yeah, it doesn't know
It doesn't
that
know.
this might be really, really hard. All right,
Amazing.
I rolled extremely well here, which is probably my only chance to actually grab you. This is against your melee defense. It's an 18.
That is.
All right, so this thing, I mean, it's maybe not as tall as you, but it's much more muscular. It just, it grabs
more
you.
muscular
More
than
muscular.
Colossus.
It's pretty beefy.
You seen his glutes?
Have you seen Colossus?
All right, here's what I'm going to
He's
do.
been working out
I-
with the Giants.
Now that I have you grabbed, I'm going to use a reaction crushing grip.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this.
So this one,
This.
this one's going to cost me 5 focus. I do another melee attack against your resilience defense.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Oh man, good rolls. Good rolls. 17 against resilience.
Exactly. Hit.
Oh
Hits.
All right, if it's a success, you take regular damage, and I rolled a 5 on the Marvel die. So what is your DR?
4.
4.
Holy smokes.
So you only take 9 points of damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Wow.
Metal skin.
Metal.
Like, yeah, the minimum damage.
Man, so the
Organic
first game of this,
Right.
we played at Gen Con, or no, San Diego.
Santiago.
Right?
Yeah.
I played Wolverine.
No.
No.
No, you played your.
Oh no, wait, that was original. The first time I played Wolverine was at Gen Con.
Yeah.
So the first time we played established heroes, I played Wolverine, and he doesn't have any DR from what I remember, but he has a ton of hit points, and then he heals
has
every
the
round or
healing
whatever.
factor.
But the things that we were fighting had DR, and it was so frustrating.
Oh, the
And what-
Doombots.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Doombots.
Yeah.
And when I got Vision's character sheet and saw they had 3 DR, I was just like, I'm gonna live forever.
It's one of the most
It's amazing.
fun
And
things about
Colossus
this
has
system.
4.
Yeah,
It's so
unbelievable.
fun. And I
And
think like
we have
Juggernaut had
none,
like
Nick.
5. Like I was playing Juggernaut. At like
I take that.
it's so fun. It is one of the most fun things.
Yeah, for
about it.
Juggernaut, like he basically has to be up against a galactic level superhero to
Yeah.
really just get smashed. That's
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
way
yeah.
he could possibly get mashed on.
Yeah, it's the best. I love it.
Well, it is Colossus's turn.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So am I grabbed now?
Yeah, you're grabbed and he's squeezing you.
Okay. I want to slam them.
Okay.
Do I have to, or smash? Sorry, I have to smash them.
I think you, while you're grabbed,
You're not pinned. If you're not pinned, you can still act.
you can still act. Yeah.
Okay. So
I think you have trouble.
Neither
Oh.
the grabbed character nor the grabber can move unless they can carry the other person with them.
But that's like move away.
Anyone making an attack against one entangled creature has trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. If you use the escape action, you lose your action, but you're free. If you try to attack while grabbed, you have trouble.
Okay, but the smash action.
There's
I have to
also
spend,
there's also an escape reaction.
escape reaction.
Oh, yeah,
The
you
character
could
has been
use-
grabbed.
You
Yes.
could have
So-
used your You could have used your
Oh.
reaction to escape.
You can do that.
If you want to retroactively do it, you can.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do that.
Why
escape
not?
reaction. All right. So that is. All right. Is that just the? Is it a
It's just
melee?
melee
Think
against
of
my
melee
melee
versus melee,
defense. Yeah.
Yes, melee attack, melee check against melee defense.
melee v melee.
That's probably not going to do it. That is
MVS.
the 13.
13 now.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to do a smash. So I get trouble on that. So I have to take the worst of one, my best die.
Yeah.
But I get edge for this action.
Oh, it's
Smash
So it's just a
action.
straight roll.
They cancel out. So
Heck
it's a
yeah.
straight roll. All right. And I'm going to spend my maximum amount of focus on this. I think it's 5 focus for the base action, and then I'm going to spend 14 more for +7 extra damage.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh, that's a pretty good roll. That is a 20.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Smash.
All right, and they have DR1.
Yeah.
DR1, yeah.
Okay, so that is that is 27 points of damage.
Amazing. All right, so you light this dude up.
Oh, like he takes his 2 fists, he's like grabs him from behind, he's like strangling him, he just like wham, just like whams him with his fists over the back of his head.
I love it. All right, so one of these guys is pinned, one is out, and it is number 4's turn. All right, so this is the one that came up to go after She-Hulk, and now She-Hulk and Spidey are there. So this one is going to continue to go after She-Hulk. I'm going to say that Spidey and She-Hulk are kind of flanking them, so banging heads wouldn't quite make sense based on the narrative that you guys have
Wait,
put
sorry,
forth.
34.
34 points
Yeah,
of damage.
34 damage.
All right, I'll add that extra. 7, as I believe it was.
As I believe it was.
Blah, blah, blah. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do an attack stance, which, if I hit, will double my melee ability bonus to damage. So this is against you, She-Hulk.
it'll double it?
Yeah, not the
Damage.
multiplier, just the bonus damage.
I'd like to see you try.
Marvel die.
Oh! No.
Marvel die. That is a total of an 18.
That
Oh man,
is a hit.
boy.
All right, what is your DR? Or
Minus
what
2.
was? Because you're gonna.
Minus.
Because you're gonna Marvel die.
I don't want to see Marvel
2.
die. Nick works there.
All right, so that is going to be a total of 44 points of
Oh,
damage.
whoa!
Since it was a fantastic success.
Wow.
That is unbelievable.
That's
I'm
terrible.
still standing.
He's still standing now. It's the other guy's turn. All right, so the other guy's gonna. I got a target number of 20 to try and escape your webs with trouble. Yeah, that's gonna work. God. Oh,
No.
You take the less.
You had to re-roll the best die.
Oh.
You knew exactly what
So 4, 10, 13, 17.
No.
Close.
That
Close.
is close. For
Close.
trouble, that's
Close.
pretty darn good.
Round 3, Beast.
All right, Beast is just gonna go ahead and try to punch this guy in the face.
All right. You can hear She-Hulk screaming.
Jennifer, are you all right?
Shrieking.
I'm hurting, but I'm okay.
Okay. 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right, it's not gonna be great damage. It's gonna be 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. This is a regular old punch to the face.
Regular old punch to the face. And
Punch to the dome.
yeah, and then yeah, we'll leave it there.
Great. She-Hulk, you are in bad shape. What do you do? Can you regain some health?
I can. But that's not what She-Hulk does. She-Hulk doesn't do it. How many of these knockoff Hulks are in my reach?
Did you say?
What did you say to me?
2 of them.
All right. She's going to start an unrelenting smash.
Oh
Oh my God. There's no relenting at all.
And I'll tell you this, if you move from the first one to the second one, a third one will be within your reach as well, the one that is pinned.
Yep. I am going to start with the 2 within reach.
Okay.
I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to spend 15 focus.
Wow. Wow. What a hero.
That's how it starts. Let's see what happens. I'm going to roll my 3 dice here. Come on, come on, come on. Not the greatest thing I've ever seen. 14, though. 14 hits, right?
It's exactly.
Yeah,
Wow.
All right,
Great
so they take
job.
half damage, which isn't great.
not great.
That is
DR1.
Yeah, that is 9 points of damage
Okay.
for each of them. And I'm gonna spend.
So they both take 9.
They both take 9,
Gotcha.
and then I am going to. Can I get to the other 2? The other 2 close, or 2 more close enough
Basically, yeah,
together?
they're all kind of strung together, so you can hit the one that's pinned and then hit the one that's grabbing Colossus.
Can I get 2 at the same time anywhere else?
They're pretty close to each other.
I'd like to try.
I think for fun's sake, you can,
I'd
yeah.
like to try to get 2 more.
Okay.
All right, let's try this again. I'm spending 15 more focus to do this.
Okay.
Much better. Yes, that is 15. So that hits.
That hits.
And that is 20 points of damage each. That's already halved. So
Nice.
20 each.
Wow, okay.
Amazing.
All right, so the one that's pinned gets hit, and the one that is grabbing Colossus gets hit.
Indeed.
And now you're over there with them. Very good. Very good. So Colossus, Beast, and She-Hulk are all attacking the same one. Spider-Man left alone, and it's Vision's turn. Oh no, Vision's over there.
Spider-Man and Vision.
Yeah.
So he swooped in. The creature tried to grab Vision, and we could just flavor say he like phased for a second, whoop, and he went right through him. And then just as he unphases, he does the same thing where he reaches out, punches with his fist, phasing to cut through the creature's DR. So that'll
So
spend
cool.
10 focus for
Okay.
disrupt person.
Yeah.
He goes inside, grabs his heart, and then shakes it.
Crushes
Is
it.
this disruptive?
Why are you tickling his heart?
Because it's just, it doesn't say destroy person. It doesn't say splatter person. It just says disrupt.
Well, you're a hero.
Boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop,
you're a
boop.
hero.
He knocks his heart around a little bit.
Hey, they cut that out.
That feels very uncomfortable.
Only my mother tickles my heart.
All right, that's going to be a 17 against melee. And it bypasses the John Jamsky.
Yep.
So that is bad roll, unfortunately. It's 16 points of damage.
All right.
On the Marvel die. Marvel die was the lowest die I rolled.
Oh, that's the worst.
Joe, if I may, for someone who's only joining us today for the first time because they're a Marvel fan and not a member of the nation yet, what is a John Jamsky?
There may be
Nick,
some
I'm glad
Glass
you
Cannon
asked.
fans that might need it explained as well. Like me.
I actually, I have no idea.
I would know exactly what I'm talking about.
I actually do know exactly what you're talking
Exactly.
about.
Sadly enough, I do.
I know it's so
A John
pathetic.
Jamsky, I'll talk to the camera here. A John Jamsky is a thing that, because of the context, doesn't need to be explained or named.
John.
So I'm going to reach in and I'm going to grab his John
'cause he's-
Jamsky. Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Because he's
Yeah.
from Philadelphia. The
How would
worst,
you
like, city in the
distinguish
world.
between a John and a John Jamsky?
Well, when I'm fired up, it's a John Jamsky.
Yeah.
Because, you take it to that extra
The
level.
power is called disrupt John Jamsky.
It
as I
would
read
if it was published in Philadelphia.
They might make regional copies. They're going to translate it into a few different languages.
Regional copies of all of.
They should translate it into Philadelphia.
Yeah,
No one can read there. It is Spider-Man's turn. Lowest literacy rate in America. I don't think that.
Okay. After seeing Vision do this cool move and step in, I would like to know, Sydney, the player, are these rank 4 or higher?
They are rank 3.
Okay. So I was going to use something that's pretty cool if they're my rank or higher, but I'm so smart and I know they're not.
You know they're not. These must be rank 3.
These guys are low rank losers. So you know what? I'm going to do my spider strike again. I'm going to try to hit the 2 close ones, the one that you just hit and the other one, and do like another barrage.
Okay.
So let's see. The world doesn't want me to win.
It really doesn't.
They don't want me to win.
Fighty.
Does anybody want to help me?
Yeah, I can do that. Now that I've had a turn, I can help teammate. So I just batted around as John Jamsky a little bit, and you're gonna go after 2 of them at once.
Yeah, maybe you move him into my.
Yeah, exactly. He just rematerializes part of his hand to push him into a off guard for the attack, basically.
I love it.
Yes, come on.
Reroll this Marvel die.
Come on,
Let's
get it.
do it. Let's
get
do
it.
All right, so then I think this is a fantastic failure because I rolled a 1 on the Marvel die, and then I got.
Well, it counts as 6.
Okay, well, let's see.
It's only a fantastic failure if you fail the roll after the
15.
15 is
That's a hit.
Oh, it is.
a
It is.
fantastic success.
I did it!
Success.
Okay.
Fantastic success.
So
So what's the power?
make a single melee check, compare it to the target's melee defenses. On a success, on a fantastic success, the affected target takes full damage and is paralyzed by the webbing.
Oh, dear.
Breaking free requires a melee check.
my
Target
gosh.
20.
What is this power? What is it called?
This is Spider Strike. And it's just like
Strike.
punching, kicking, webs are slinging. It's a crazy move.
Did you just go after the one that he grabbed his heart or the other one?
It's both of them.
Oh, it's both of them?
There's one roll
Yeah.
for
It's-
both. Oh, because on a regular success you do half damage. Right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, but
so
a
I
fantastic's
split.
full damage.
I
Full
split.
damage to both,
And paralyzed.
so
So-
they're both paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
So what is their DR though?
1.
1. Okay. So
You know what I'm realizing? Sydney could have come here alone,
Yeah.
and just played with Troy and beat this.
I mean, that's what it's
I mean,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Exactly,
The
it's Spider-Man.
greatest fictional character of all time.
I didn't roll great. It's 14 points of damage.
Okay, that's regular.
No,
it's not
No,
different.
no, no.
It's the Marvel die. It's
It
max
counts as a
da-
6.
It's a 6.
Stop re-rolling your die for damage.
Oh, sorry. I re-rolled to do the math online. Okay, so it's a 6 and then
Times
times 5
Times 4, right?
times 4 and then plus 5. So
Oh, yeah.
24, 29, yeah.
thank you. 29.
Matthew, you're so fast.
Yeah, that was
Those New
fast.
Jersey schools, man.
29.
Weren't you married to a math teacher?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's not. It doesn't.
We don't work on math.
osmosis.
She does the math.
No, I'm
We don't work on math at home.
Nick, let's
you
do
know
it.
what I mean.
Nick, flashcards
teach
before
him.
dinner.
She's not spending her time teaching him at home.
All right, so you've got 3 of them paralyzed, 1 of them paralyzed and pinned, 1 of them knocked out, 1 of them is still in business. And it is
more.
their turn.
What kind of business?
Next to Beast. She-Hulk. Oh man,
I'm still grabbed by 1.
You are. That's the one whose turn it is. All right, so he is going to release his grab on Colossus.
Free action.
Reaction.
Actually, I don't think it is.
There's a
Yeah.
It is a
Oh, it's a
reaction.
Right.
To release the grab?
Yeah, so they wouldn't be able to do a reaction for this turn.
Yeah.
Right.
That's your reaction.
Because I used my crushing grip. So I have to maintain the grab, or do I have to grab
No.
again?
That can be your reaction for this turn now.
Right.
I see.
Now you can take your turn normally, but you don't have a reaction.
I don't have a
until your
reaction,
next
right? So I couldn't, and I wouldn't want to grab again and use crushing grip. All right, so he's going to release it, and is just going to attempt to clobber you.
Okay.
Close attack against an enemy, regular damage on a success, double on a fantastic, and knocked prone.
Release it. By the way, very good. More Stay in the Time song. Underrated.
I rolled 666 with a Marvel on the
That is
Marvel
an
die.
ultimate fantastic.
On a smash?
Oh no.
On a smash.
Smash or just a regular close attack?
That was a clobber. That's double damage. Ultimate,
fantastic ultimate.
fantastic. Everyone rushing to their
Ultimate
books.
fantastic roll.
I can't believe 6.
This is our first ultimate fantastic
They
roll.
so when a player makes such a
So
rare
serious to me.
roll, their character automatically succeeds at whatever they're attempting to do, no matter what the target number of the action check might be.
Oh, no.
They also ignore any trouble, which is the opposite of edge affecting the character. OMG.
This is really special for when you're a player because you kind of relinquish the narration and the player gets to kind of just say whatever they want and it happens. But for you, it's very scary for the player because.
All right, it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
it's gonna be a lot of damage, but luckily you have the best DR in the group, DR4.
That's true.
I do.
All right, so that's gonna knock it down to just 20 points of damage because of that.
Okay.
Because the 6 on the Marvel die, that knocks my multiplier down to 1, so that's just 6 plus 4 is 10 times 2 is 20. So it's 20 points of damage, but you're knocked prone. Since it's an ultimate fantastic success, I'm going to say he clobbers you so hard, as you're knocked prone, you hit one of these silos, and the silo breaks and crumbles, causing the area around to be difficult terrain, for those of you that aren't flying.
Wow, so it goes whoosh, with this rancid chemical infused water.
Yeah, he's just laying in it.
Oh no, it's covered in rancid chemical.
And it's,
I know now that I am in North Jersey.
and it's your turn. You're lying on the ground in this rubble next to this dude that just lit you up.
Okay. Oh man, this is tough. So I'm away from this person now.
Yeah, you're one space away
Okay.
and lying down.
All right. So I think because
You can use your movement to stand up.
yeah, but I'm I'm large, so I think I have extra reach or something.
Yeah, if you probably have I think large, you have 1 extra space of reach.
Yeah, I think so.
You're big.
I'm big.
Big.
So you've reached 2.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna stand up, and it's just make peace with your god, little man. And I'm going to spend another 18 points of focus to smash again
Okay.
on this guy.
Smash. Oh my god,
So-
if I'd use smash on that. Ooh. Doubling that extra bone, damn.
Oh, okay. This is tricky because I got a 6. I got a 6 on the Marvel die.
Yes.
I have edge. So
No, that's still max damage, just not doubled.
I mean, and I know
Yeah, reroll that 3.
I'm pretty sure I hit though. So
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
yeah. So
You don't, but with edge, you
but
don't.
I can take the bet. It doesn't matter. I can take
Whoa,
the
whoa,
bet.
whoa. Also,
Okay.
you can reroll a different die.
It doesn't matter if I already hit.
That's true.
So okay. So that is a 19 to hit.
Definite hit.
Okay. So that is a lot of damage. All right, and if they have DR1, all right, so, oh boy,
43 points of damage.
50 points of damage.
Oh,
And that guy is annihilated.
way to go.
Yes, victory
go.
for Soviet Union.
For Soviet Union.
Bоже мой!
Boshe moi.
No, I forget what year it is and who Colossus. Krakow forever! Our hockey team is the best!
Our hockey team is the best.
All right, the other 3 guys are paralyzed. One of them is paralyzed and pinned. I'm just going to do quick rolls here to see if they get out. That guy has trouble. That guy doesn't get out. 20? 20?
20.
All right, this is the closest one. 10, 15, 19. Yes! I rolled Marvel die, 5 and 4, and still.
It's a fantastic failure.
That's a fantastic failure.
So maybe he doesn't pee himself.
Well, I mean, isn't a fantastic failure
It's a yes,
something
but.
good happens?
Yes.
He could break
It's a
out
no
of
but.
it.
It's a no, but.
It's a no.
Yeah.
No, but so maybe he doesn't break out of it, but something good happens. What would that be?
Here's what happens.
Maybe he wins the lottery.
As they're all struggling to get free of the webs, you hear a sound from deeper in this space, almost like it's coming from a different building, but it's so loud it permeates through maybe an open doorway in the back or something. It's kind of like, ah, ah, and it's your cousin.
Oh no.
Is it Bruce or is it the
Randy.
Hulk.
Randy.
It might be Randy.
I thought that's literally what you were asking. Is it Bruce or is it
I
Randy?
know that
Turns
whale
the camera.
anywhere.
I know what he's. I know what he sounds like.
I'm Bruce.
He's just saying that to the air out back there?
That's his signature moan.
Okay, are we able? I feel like as Spider-Man, I'm used to, wrapping up the baddies in web and then the police kind of take care of it. And he's kind of like,
Are you busy writing a note?
but he's like, we're kind of like good here, right? We don't have to like kill him.
Yes. Let's go.
I would love, since we have a slight minute of downtime, I would love to recover some health.
Yeah.
All right,
Take
so
that.
we're gonna like stop fighting them and let them just be wrapped up in the web.
We just make them
kinda
unconscious.
Story-wise, I want to like move things
Yeah.
along.
I
I
love
think
it.
you've subdued them enough that you could knock them out or re-web them, get them to a point where it's going to be hard for them to get
So
out.
you can spend a point of karma to do
Yes.
a recovery check.
And you roll your 3.
So I rolled all of them.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 13 on the die.
And it's the
and you
target number is 10 for a recovery check.
Yep. So I beat that, and then you total that the dice, and you multiply it by your rank, which would get me to a 40.
2?
40. I like how the two of us over here.
12.
two
It ends in a 2. It ends in a 2.
Two
3,
What
did you
6,
roll, a
9,
13?
12.
13 times 4.
So 52.
52.
I knew it ended in a 2.
That's
Friends
what
of
I
10.
meant.
Nice.
And that's girl math.
I know.
It's not girl math.
It's girl math.
I'm going to do the same thing
Me too.
for focus. Now, for focus, you're going to use vigilance.
Is
Is that right?
Yeah, vigilance. Yes.
Yeah, it's a
All right, I'm going
vigilance.
to try against the
Resilience.
target number of 10. I'll roll vigilance, and I got it. And then I total up the die and multiply it by 4.
By 4.
Right? That's 48. So I rolled a 12. So that was easier for me because of how we were taught in grade school to just memorize things without understanding. So 48 focus recovered.
All right, so you're recovering focus. You're recovering health. Is anyone else recovering anything?
I'm going to cover health as well.
Okay.
Also, just a note mechanically. So this is karma we're using. We all have 4 karma. So that just costs us 1. So
Equal to our.
I might do it twice. I might do my focus as well.
your health as well.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
While everybody is recovering, I didn't get hit at all, and I spent no focus. So Peter checks his phone really quick, privately. Did MJ text?
Nothing.
Is it on airplane mode? Did I accidentally put it on? Sometimes I do that.
No,
It's
wasn't.
not.
Yeah.
I send a text to my aunt just to make sure the phone's working. Hey, I'll be home late. Everything's great.
Yeah, I see a couple missed texts from her. Peter, where are you?
Cool.
I'm your hot aunt.
I put it on air.
She said
I'm
that in a
Sydney's hot
text?
aunts. I'm
I
wondering.
hate-
I'm Sydney's hot aunt.
I'm your hot aunt out at the club. Where are you?
I'm just gonna. This looks
I
like
know.
spam. I'm just gonna delete that one.
I like how Aunt May's, like in this universe, Aunt May's best friend is not Aunt Anna Watson. It is Sydney's hot.
Hot ants just find each other in the world.
Yeah, they met at the hot ant reunion.
Oh, I'm Bruce.
Yeah, we gotta get to
him.
Let us go get Bruce.
Peter, are you emailing right now?
Business call.
Yeah,
Business.
how do you know his real name?
Wait.
Yes.
What are you just going?
Not everyone is named Peter. He's Peter.
My
This
name
is
is.
Spider-Man.
Oh, you are talking to me.
I was talking to you.
Oh no, I am not emailing. I'm trying to recover my strength.
Spider-Man's like,
Yeah, I just tucked my phone back into my
Oh
suit.
yeah, that would be really fun. Peter, what are you doing? It's like, huh? And it's talking to me. That'd be so funny.
We got to get Bruce.
there's no time.
I'm Bruce.
Vision starts flying
And I start swinging.
across the room at 700 miles an hour. So he explodes through the back, injuring himself horribly.
He's flying from Virginia.
She yells, "Stop moaning! You sound ridiculous."
Coming. Stop.
You don't have to keep moaning.
Sound like Randy.
You head towards the back of this multiple football field size room, and there's another 20-foot tall set of double doors that are ajar, and you realize they lead directly into an adjoining building. Assuming you just burst through there, you see.
Can I make a guess?
You would, yeah.
I want to make a guess.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a Tuma. Namor's archenemy, a Tuma.
Wow.
The wannabe Lord of the Sea,
Yeah, the aquatic tank.
aquatic tank.
Well, here's what I will tell you. It's not a Duma.
Ah.
Having a good time.
Were you
Nice.
setting him up for that?
That
'Cause
was
that
good.
was good. That was good.
Yes.
You see Dr. Bruce Banner lying strapped to a cot, shirtless. He just has like his underwear on.
How's he
and he looks rail thin. I don't know when the last time you saw him was, but he looks thinner than normal.
Always looking terrible.
Emaciated, sick. His skin is like sallow. He's very, very pale.
He never moisturizes.
He's got like wires and tubes running from his body into several machines all around him, as well as like up into this enormous tank that is like hanging from the ceiling. It's like a tank that would fit like a whale, basically. It's this enormous tank that has been covered and reinforced. It's hanging from the ceiling, and there's tubes coming from him, wires coming from him, going to all these computers, and then up into this enormous tank. The tank is full of some greenish liquid that you
They're
can't
trying to make
see
a
into.
orca into a Hulk.
Yeah.
Horka.
Orca.
Orca.
This is to She-Hulk, to Jennifer. This is so disturbing because it is his blood. Like, she was shot, she was dying, and
Got transfusion.
the blood transfusion from her cousin saved her life and hulked her out. And so seeing him forcibly like drained is just awful. It's awful.
Beast would like to rush to Dr. Banner's side, and I'm a clinician. I'm a doctor. So I'd like to do a logic to see if I can disconnect if he's okay, and B, if I can disconnect him without killing him.
Yeah, I mean, there are several tubes here. Is there anyone else as smart as Beast to help him?
I have brilliance. I get a +1 to my logic.
A scientist and a doctor
Yeah,
and a
I'm
robot.
I'm an inventor
and
too.
a lawyer.
Walk into a bar.
And a robot.
And a Russian.
And a Russian.
Vision, did you say computers? Did you make the mistake of saying computer?
I did.
He doesn't know about Banner's health. Interesting. He's going to move to the computers
Okay.
and try to sever whatever connection this is between the tank and the computers using an actual power.
Oh.
So he's going to move to the computers, and he is going to phase into the computer. And he's going to do disrupt electronics.
Oh.
Basically, when he goes into it, he causes electronic systems to either crash or shut down entirely.
Wow.
Or scramble their information.
Okay.
It's very Kitty proud of you.
Yeah.
Is there a role for that, or it's just a sweet thing you can do?
It's just I have to spend focus to do it, and it just says the character can scramble them, phasing through electronics, causing them to either shut down or crash.
All right, so you are becoming the
I
computer.
go into the computer to kind of maybe I could roll a logic check to find out what's going on within the computer, what it's doing.
Okay. And then meanwhile, Spider-Man and Beast, let me get those logic checks to see if you can take him out of this without hurting
So
him.
I have edge on logic when dealing with scientific research. So if it literally says if I have access to an appropriate lab, I can even gain a second edge on checks to figure out the research.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff here.
Blade has 2 edges.
I would say you just give yourself the double edge.
I also have edge on this because it's because my clinician
a 5.
trait, I believe, yeah. And then I just re-rolled my Marvel die and got a Marvel on the
Fantastic
success!
Yeah.
An
Oh, I
edge, you
take the
still
better.
take the better.
Okay, so that's going to be, what was that, a 3?
It's a 3.
So
20 and fantastic success.
20 and a fantastic success.
So much better.
And what did you roll?
I'm just in high school. I got a 17,
That's
but I
still
think
pretty good considering you're in high school.
yeah, I think he is agreeing with you about whatever you say.
You say concurring. Yeah, exactly.
Right, totally.
Concur.
Spider-Man, do you concur?
I didn't eat today. I'm not sure. I have what?
You didn't eat today.
I was just. Did you say do I have any curry? Sorry, what were you asking? I didn't eat.
Do you concur
Do I concur?
with my findings?
Yes.
Really?
And Peter in his mind goes, I have to look up what that word means later. Absolutely.
With Dr. McCoy's sort of leadership, you begin removing the tubes and the wires in a specific order.
Not that one.
So as not to hurt Dr. Bruce Banner, who is clinging to life. Meanwhile, you go into the computer. Give me a logic check. What is going on here?
What is going on? That is a 16.
16. All right, it seems like the computers are set up in such a way that they can automate the processes of someone to try and accomplish whatever's going on here without someone having to man the computers. So they've been set on...
They're automated.
They're automated, yeah.
To do what?
To sort of remove the essence from Bruce Banner and put it,
Infuse it
Infuse
into
it.
this water.
yeah, into
Taking
the
his
water.
gamma. They're trying to take all his gamma.
He's going to shut off the signal and shut down the computer so that they can no longer go that way. And he will take any remaining gamma that's part of the transfer and infuse it back into Bruce.
Meanwhile, what is your logic defense?
My logic defense? Logic defense is 11.
11. While they're doing all this, you just look over at She-Hulk and something within you is like, I need to punch that Giants wide receiver right in the face. You feel
She looks like Hyatt?
compelled to go up and attack She-Hulk with one single attack.
What?
She-Hulk, you look and you see Colossus coming toward you with a savage look in his eyes.
How savage?
Like, like he's running at you like you're a quarterback. He's about to rip his head.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna react and dodge.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, little reaction dodge.
Yep, little
and you're
reaction.
shutting down the computer.
Shutting down the computer, but I'm going to save what power I can, what gamma I can, and reroute it back to Bruce to give him some life force back.
That's
Okay.
a standard action, not a reaction.
That's a standard action. All right, so you can do your most basic attack. You can do whatever you want. If you want to really mess up She-Hulk, you feel like you are being compelled to attack, and you don't want to, but you're confused and you need to attack She-Hulk.
So you have trouble.
Okay, I'm seeing Daniel Jones.
Yes.
I love this.
Okay. Okay.
Man.
20.
With
Definitely.
trouble?
Yeah, with trouble.
Well, you take the worst though. Trouble's like Edge, right?
Yeah.
You take the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I rolled 6 on
True.
both.
That's true.
Oh.
Dang it.
So,
That hits for sure.
okay, so that is
You just healed.
28 points of damage.
But you have the DR, right?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
DR counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, DR -2.
Okay, so that's 22.
Okay. All right.
Like, I'm sorry, Daniel. Boom.
Boom. And you sock She-Hulk. Meanwhile, you're trying to disrupt the computers. You've disrupted them. You're rerouting some of this back into the few remaining tubes that are in Dr. Banner. You guys realize that that's what Vision's doing while he's in there. As all of this is happening, sparks start flying from the tubes and the wires that are going into the tank. And all of a sudden, you just see crack, 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 and little like rivulets of water start to shoot out and just boom! The whole thing shatters, and as it does, this like telekinetic blast attempts to hit all of you.
This is
No.
Really bad.
This is going to be a 19
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God! Again.
Whoa.
against your melee defense.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Melee.
melee defense?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
just hits mine.
That hits. That hits.
It's me.
All right, everyone takes 13 points of damage as you feel like you're being blasted in your mind, and it makes you all sort of wince and close your eyes. As you open your eyes, you hear this boom, and you regain your senses, and you look, and there is this enormous, larger than the Hulk, figure standing in this enormous crater in the middle of the room. And while his body looks completely different from the last time you saw him, you all recognize the unmistakable, elongated head of Incredible Hulk's longtime nemesis.
The leader?
The leader.
Oh.
Veins are pulsating on his
Sam
cranium
Wow.
and his vascular body. And he's just like, he's got that classic like hero pose. And he's like slowly rises up. He's all beefy and he's like, it is long past the time my physical abilities caught up to my mental acuity. Thank you, Dr. Banner, for donating your soul to science. For now I possess not only superior intellect, but superior strength as well. All shall kneel before Supreme Leader.
Whoa.
Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Can we settle on a team maneuver too?
Yes, you should definitely
We do
use
the
a team
defense or
maneuver.
the DR, it adds. We can add DR4, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, you can do DR4 if you want to do defense. For attack,
He's gonna be hitting us hard.
you get edge, I believe, on all your Johns.
I mean, it doesn't add to our defense, right? It replaces.
That's true. You already have DR4, right?
And he's got DR4. I've got DR3. You've
DR2.
got DR2. Is there something? Can we do something offensive and burn him down?
We can.
Yeah.
We can re-roll all their dice on any attack they make that round.
Yeah. So we
use your
declare
best
it,
stuff.
We declare it at the beginning of whatever round it is, and then like we get to use that benefit for that round. Like
The other option is the rally team maneuver. Each member of the team can make a recovery roll for either health or focus, but we just did all
We
that
just
stuff.
did that, so
it's
I
only
think
me that's hurt. but
offense.
That's fine.
I think we should do offense.
Let's do offense.
So offense
right.
is we get to ask him to re-roll, or
we re-roll any attack that we make. We can re-roll all our dice. And you
But
take
we
the
can do
better.
that one time in this fight.
one time
In
So-
one
in this
round.
round.
and
We have to do
somebody
it for the
calls
round.
it. Somebody calls it for the
Yeah.
round.
So you want to
Okay.
do it in round one? I mean, if it's offensive, there's no reason not to do
Yeah.
it in round
Come
one.
on, Poppin. All right, let's roll for initiative. Remember, if you get a Marvel on the Marvel die, you get to act in a bonus round.
Poop. Bad roll. You also you have to say the catchphrase.
Oh,
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
You have to.
the good enoughs?
Yeah. What was it?
I know.
We're good enough. We're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like us.
yeah.
That's it. There it is. There it is.
That's it.
Stuart Smalley. He's on the flag.
I've
What
licensed it.
what did you get, Vision?
14.
14 for Vision. She-Hulk.
So She-Hulk, she just got punched in the face by Colossus, and so she's not doing great. She got an 11.
11. Spider-Man.
13.
Oh, what happened? Everybody's rolls this round.
Bad.
Colossus.
Freaked out.
17.
17 for
Nice.
Colossus. Beast.
15.
15 for Beast. Was I the only one that rolled a Marvel die?
Oh,
the bonus
come
round?
on. We were supposed to get the jump on him, and no, now. Oh, man.
All right, so everyone realizes what's happening here. The leader has used his mental powers to command Colossus to attack She-Hulk while you were disrupting the computers and the tubing and the wires. But now, Supreme Leader will act in a
Supreme
bonus
Leader.
round.
Disabling the electronics did nothing. Did it weaken him a little?
It woke him up, and now it's our problem.
Perhaps he wasn't all full
He was just completely
gamma
dead.
It was
juice.
also keeping him asleep.
That's right. He was,
Right. I woke him up.
he was in stasis.
That's a very Joe thing to do.
Yes, it is.
All right, so what should I have him do here to start? Here's what he's going to do. He's going to do exactly what She-Hulk did, a ground-shaking stomp. So he's going to jump up
Oh, no.
and just boom, land again in the crater, spending 10 focus. This is going to be a melee check against all of your agility defenses. That's a Marvel on the Marvel die.
Oh, my God.
Turning it around. Rolling
this
rocks.
is,
Gonna roll,
Troy's gonna roll.
You're totally screwed.
I got my own jingle up.
All right, this
Oh, we already did it.
this could be a little nasty. So that this is going to be melee against your agility defense.
Okay.
It's only a 14.
Come on.
Got me.
Hit me exactly.
My other, wow,
Try again.
everybody hit.
No, it didn't hit me.
Oh,
I
didn't hit
bet it didn't
Spider-Man.
hit them. I bet it didn't hit you
hit-
either.
It hit
right?
you?
Beast.
It did?
Wow.
You can't hit Spider-Man in the game.
No.
That's not something
Dodge,
that
That's
happens.
in
dodge,
keeping with
dodge,
Yeah,
dodge.
Mighty, man.
Exactly.
I jumped.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I jumped at the exact right time, missed.
Heck yeah.
That's Spidey.
He's like the Allen Iverson of the Marvel Universe.
That's what they say.
All right, so ground shaking stomp. Any targets the attack succeeds against take half regular damage. On a fantastic success, they take full damage and knock prone. So this was a fantastic success. So you're going to take full damage.
And be knocked prone.
And be knocked prone. So Spider-Man, you're going to be the only one left.
Reaction. So, my trigger is, for my wisecracker, if an enemy in earshot fails an attack on them, I get to yell something out, and I do damage to you. I make an ego attack against you. So you miss. I jump up and I land back down, and I go, "You might have got bigger and you got a big brain, but boy, is it smooth." It's like a chicken cutlet up there, rattling around.
What did you say to me?
Does that do focus damage against them?
Yeah.
All right, so,
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
It does focus damage.
Oh, so this
cool.
ego attack against my ego defense? Or is it just...
Make an ego attack. Yeah, I assume
So against
against.
my ego
Yeah. So
defense.
let's see.
Oh, Marvel!
Okay, so that's gonna be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16, 17, 18, 19,
19. 19.
19, that is a hit. That's a fantastic success.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! So you're gonna take so much. You're gonna take
Fantastic
double
success.
focus.
The damage is doubled and the target is stunned for one round.
Okay.
He's like,
Unbelievable.
from smack talking?
Yes, his
I
wisecracker.
can't
taken
believe
aback.
he just said that to me.
I'm stunned.
I can't.
All right, so now
So
Dare you
what's your-
chew in the folds of my cranium?
What is your DR?
my focus. He actually has focus DR. The leader.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
He has
that's a thing.
He has a focus DR of 3.
Wow.
Okay, wait, but I do. What is the damage I do? Sorry, let me see.
You'll do ego damage.
Ego damage.
Ego,
Okay.
just
But what's your,
multiply it.
What's your ego DR?
No, that's not how it
Oh,
works.
that doesn't
yeah.
have-
No,
okay.
it's because you're attacking my focus, so I use my focus DR. Where you did an ego attack, you're using your ego damage, but take the multiplier
So it's-
down by 3.
So it's 6. My multiplier is a 4, but you said it's a -3. It's
Right,
a
so
1.
that'll go to a 1, so that's 6 times 2 is 12. All right, so 12.
That would have been.
Epic.
That would
Epic.
That
have
would have
been
been epic.
You
Well, it
have
already was.
focus
Well, actually, you
DR?
know what? It is epic
He's stunned.
because
Stunned.
there's
He's
no
stunned.
way to do better than that.
So do we all know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the
There's
leader.
no, he has
Yeah.
that DR that there's no way to get around that.
Yeah.
And now we
Yeah.
know.
And we all know what stunned is, right? That means that all attacks against leader have an edge.
And he can take no actions.
And we already have our team thing, so when we,
We
all
didn't- we didn't call it
We
yet.
didn't call it.
Okay, we
and
didn't
we
call it.
shouldn't, since most of us are prone.
Yeah,
so we
it's
shouldn't
true.
do it.
Yeah.
we're gonna say that. But
And
even
I
if
can
we
take
do
no
that-
actions for this
You
round?
take no actions.
Wow.
You can take no actions until the start of Spidey's next
And
turn. I
that's
guess.
huge,
power,
bro.
If you, I don't think you were doing this, but any powers you were concentrating on, end immediately.
Okay. Well, that
So-
may come in.
I guess you're done with your turn, you
Meanwhile-
smooth-brained idiot.
What's everybody's DR? Not you, Spidey.
Shields -2.
-2?
4.
4.
1.
3.
So you all have different. All right, so you're going to only take 6 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Same with Fizz, right? Then
No, you had DR 2?
12.
3.
Or 3. All right, so you're.
I take 12.
You're going to take 12. You're going to take. You're 3
I'm 2.
or 2. You take 18.
Okay.
And you take 24.
How are you looking?
Not great.
Oh boy.
All right, so boom. But now,
It's all covered in blue fur.
I mean, it's
Gross.
just an amazing turn because now I don't get to act in the first round.
And they're prone, so they can stand back up.
And it's Colossus's turn. Oh, Supreme Leader.
So I'm sorry. Standing up takes your action, your move action for that round. Is that
Yeah.
how that works? Yeah. Brutes, Magoots.
Yeah, that's rough.
So rough.
So, yeah, that's really all I can do.
But you
Standing, well,
could
hold on. Standing up is our movement, and with,
Oh.
with our reach.
Ram.
Actually, I can ram.
You can ram.
I'm going to stand up. It's like, Daniel Jones, I kill you! And he's going to run at him full speed and ram. I'm going to use my reaction to do a
Nice.
melee attack.
Heck yes.
Wow.
Ram is cool.
You really want a fantastic success.
Yeah, let's go.
I sure do, but I don't get one.
You have edge.
Do I have edge?
Yeah, because he's stunned.
Because he's
Oh,
stunned.
he's stunned.
Yeah.
All right, I will reroll.
Ah,
Fudge,
Garbaggio.
Fudge City.
rats.
That's a 13.
13 against melee is a miss.
Shoot. Okay. So
I want to say I like how this game does status effects without ever changing the numbers
Yeah.
of what you have to target or what the
Yeah,
target
yeah, yeah.
numbers or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just trouble or edge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's
you
great.
know, like
Or double
It's sort
trouble.
of like 5e, like in that way.
Yeah.
With like
yeah.
All All right, so Colossus, you get up, you go to ram, and just run right past him. Beast.
Beast is going to stand up and then recover some health.
Okay.
I'm really take advantage of the stun moment to do
I can picture this scene so well. Like,
Yeah, he's shaking it off.
cinematic.
Yeah. Rotating his huge shoulders.
Okay, I get it, and then I'll recover some health, and then for my move action, I'll move. Oh no, sorry, that was my stand up, recover. That's
Okay.
my turn.
Vision.
Vision is going to stand up off the ground, and like a residual electricity from the computers is still running over his face and body. And he's standing up, and he's not phased anymore. He's in regular corporeal shape, and he's stunned for a moment as he gets up, but then he focuses in and then just lays into the elemental blast. And fires, and he's going to spend 19 points of focus. There we go. Much as he can while this guy is stunned and he has edge on the attack. So this is a agility attack against agility defense. And I will re-roll the Marvel die. Oh! Not a Marvel, but a 6 on the Marvel die.
Awesome.
So it's going to be 18 against agility defense.
They are strong, but they are not agile. That is a hit.
Okay, and what about DR?
DR3.
DR. Poop
3
on a
physical,
stick.
3 focus. 3 health, 3
man.
focus. Yeah.
I just can't do this anymore. I got to get in there in melee. It's the only way to fight this guy. All right, so I boosted up his damage bonus as much as I possibly could. So I'm going to end up here with, man, it's just ×1 then for me. Oh, that stings. So it's going to be, yeah, it's brutal. 17 points of damage, of energy damage.
17 points.
And it just starts burning his skin off.
All right, 17 points of energy damage. Spider-Man, you're the only one that was left standing after the ground stomp. What do you do?
Yeah, it's tough. Like, Spider-Man has so many cool things, like all these paralyzing and pinned things, but he's like, I can punch you, but I'm really not going to do a lot of damage. So I think the smart move and to be the best teammate on the good enoughs is I will shoot you with...
She-Hulk would like use a free action to talk.
Oh.
And I just like,
Yeah.
She's so mad. She hates Sam Stern. She's like, throw me.
Gonna have to toss me.
Do you want me to do a fastball special? Okay.
Because you have great agility, right? So
Yeah.
You probably hit him.
Heck yeah.
And
Tell the elf.
Don't tell the elf. All right, so yeah, you and Spider-Man's also really strong.
Yep.
So you kind of go into his arms.
You just pick her up off the
and
ground.
he's just gonna lob you from the side, and I make an agility check.
Yep.
Cool. Let's see.
Ooh, that's good.
That's really good.
That's
Oh,
really good.
and we have edge.
Yeah, but I mean, but you just gotta hit.
I guess I could re-roll.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
As long
Okay.
as you hit him, because you're not doing any real. I mean, you're not doing. I guess you are doing some damage.
No, you
No,
just
no.
have to succeed
All the
at
damage is on
agility
you.
check.
Yeah,
You
and
have
then
to
I
make
do the
that
damage.
And then
so-
as a reaction, you do
I do the
damage.
fastball
So
special.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right,
And so now you're going to roll a melee attack.
and I'm gonna clobber.
Oh, you're going to club.
If
Or
the-
I should smash.
Oh, wait, hold on. But it says if the attack is a success, the enemy takes double damage.
What are you looking at?
Fastball special.
Yeah.
That's for me.
That's
Yeah, 'cause
that's what he's
that's my-
right.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, so you have to roll the agility check to see if
get
you
him
can
there.
It's
perform
just
this.
a melee attack. I mean, I don't know if you can use a power. It's a reaction. So you just get
A melee attack.
Yeah, you get a melee attack, but a hit
But if
is
you-
double damage.
Double
Okay.
damage on a regular.
Oh, because you're going so
The
fast.
velocity
use
at
my
which you're
Yeah.
edge?
flying.
We have
The
stun.
edge.
Not awesome, but let's see. 9
Oh boy.
plus plus is 14.
Oh, what a cool maneuver.
I just-
Well, explain it. What happened?
Yeah.
She-Hulk goes flying at him. He's stunned right now.
He's stunned.
Just bounce off.
Bad throw.
And she just can't.
With
She
not.
can't get the full rotation down to get her fist on it. So like she like catches him with like her forearm, like kind of like it
Wait.
hits.
Can I use a reaction to? Can I use a help
Oh.
teammate to help to give him edge? Another edge?
Sure, what are you thinking about?
I mean, Beast basically just stood up.
Redirect him?
Yeah, as he's flying past Beach, just like reaches up and tips.
You can do like one of those flip maneuvers where you like kick her like in the right direction.
Or like a hockey deflection.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hockey deflection. I get the goal.
Glove save and the beauty.
But yeah, I'll go into a handstand and just kind of stick my furry feet up in the air. And,
I love
tip.
this.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Beast.
I
You
love it.
throw and you're a little off
See
the
the
mark.
slow-mo.
Yeah.
That's just edge. So you get
So cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll my Marvel die one more time. Come on, go on. Same
Another
roll.
3.
That's the third time I've rolled that.
Oh, brutal.
It's like, your feet are slippery.
I'm a little sweaty. I apologize.
It's very cool. I mean, you see how many tools you have at your disposal with like stacking reactions and fastball specials.
And you get multiple edge, multiple trouble.
yeah, double trouble, double edge.
All right, so the fastball special is my reaction. So you know what?
No, that's your
action.
action.
Yeah.
You still have a movement.
That's
if you wanna do
it's She-Hulk's reaction.
It's my reaction.
Oh, I see. I was confused. Okay. So then for my movement, I just cast a web and I go up to get out of the melee.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
And get
Okay.
off the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
if it's on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah. All right. You'll be the one to live and tell the tale when the rest of these people die. It is She-Hulk's turn. She-Hulk, you've been thrown
You're right there
past
now.
him, but now you're right there.
All right. And now she is going to try and smash this dude. And she's going to spend all 20 possible focus that she can on this.
Oh.
Okay. This
Okay.
could be a lot of extra damage if you hit. If you hit.
You're gonna hit.
If I hit, this is going to be...
You got
Yeah, I
edge.
get edge. Right?
Come on, get it.
The 4 was better. Righty.
So bad.
Oh no.
It's a miss.
All right. Well, here's the good
this
news.
is like turning. bad.
Here's the good news. It would have been Supreme Leader's turn, but he's stunned.
Stunned.
And he goes at the end of the round. So now, top of round 2, you all get a chance to go here and light him up. Now, maybe he's got reactions, maybe he doesn't,
But he's not stunned anymore.
but he's not stunned anymore, so you don't get edge on these attacks.
But now is the time to do our team.
Now we got to do our team.
Yeah.
And with a better catchphrase.
Yeah.
What was it before?
Let's see.
We had one?
Yeah, we just came
I
up.
thought it was.
We did. We had it.
Yeah.
It was we're good enough.
We're
smart enough.
And gosh
And
darn it, people like us.
All right.
And break.
And what are you using? You going to take an attack, defense, or the other one?
Attack.
Okay.
Defense.
We can re-roll all of our dice.
All of our dice.
Okay, for this round.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
remember to spend the focus. I think it's 5 focus it costs.
10, I think.
10 for rank 2
10.
or rank...
It costs each of us 10?
Yeah.
Costs each of us 10.
You
Nope.
don't have to spend that,
No,
but then you don't
have
get
to.
the...
No
Then you won't-
problem.
won't get the
I'm
bonus.
spending
I'm
it.
spending that.
Spending it.
Yeah.
This is a huge round. I mean, this is what heroes do, right?
Yeah.
This is we're shooting our shot right
This is
now.
big.
If we don't hit this round, this guy's gonna start taking us out.
And I spent a lot of focus last round on a miss, too.
Yeah.
All
Got
Troy
some
rolls
back.
is the Marvel.
Can you get some focus back
Yeah.
on the last?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been rolling quite well. Quite well. All right, top of round 2, Colossus.
All right, Colossus. It's like, oh yeah, this chanting has just filled him with this berserker rage. He's like, I will send you back to Mother Russia with a smash, and I'm also going to spend my maximum focus on this. All right. Oh boy. All right. I can re-roll each of this, and actually, since I have edge on this attack, I think I can roll another die one more time. That's my
Why do you have edge on the
interpretation
attack?
of it. Yeah, because it's a smash.
Okay.
Double
Yeah,
edge.
yeah, okay.
Oh, double edge.
So we can re-roll all of the die and take the better
we
result.
all
All
get-
3 die.
No, we each have edge.
No. For our group attack, we can re-roll all of our dice.
yeah, it's
Oh,
just this
really?
one round.
But he's
you can
also
roll them
doing
one at a
smash.
re-roll one at a time and take the better of
Yeah.
each of the 3.
It's cool.
Yeah.
But we only get it once.
This is meant to be your heroic round.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Wow, that's terrible.
Oh no, with the re-roll and everything.
With the edge?
Yeah, with the edge and everything.
When you
Well,
re-roll
16,
and take the
16.
higher, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to take
No,
this.
yeah, you take
Yeah.
the higher. Still,
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Great.
thank God.
It's melee, right?
All right. That was melee. And what's his DR?
DR3.
DR3. Okay. All right. So. That's 26 points of damage.
26 points of
What is it called,
much
what we're doing?
needed damage.
Team maneuver.
Team maneuver.
Team maneuver.
Team maneuver.
Yep, so it is. The team members can each reroll all their dice on any attack they make this round. They get to use the better result.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's like the.
Sounds like you just
You
pick
pick
up all
one or
three
each die.
and re-roll them.
Yeah, yeah,
Or is it
absolutely.
each
Sounds
die?
like it doesn't sound like each die, but
You get a second roll.
All their die.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
you can pick
a
one
phenomenal
first one
power.
or the second one.
This is meant for you to feel like superheroes. So 26 points of damage there. It's now Beast's turn.
Okay, Beast is going to gallop up on all fours and again do that same maneuver. He's going to swing his leg around and try to do a leg sweep. Spending 5 focus to do it. Okay.
Oh, you got this.
I got the Marvel die.
Oh, so then
Nice.
re-roll the other ones and you're golden.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll do it. 'Cause, that's going to be 14, 15. I'm sorry, 16 to hit.
16.
Yeah.
16.
Okay,
This is gonna be hard.
And that's
All
a
right.
fantastic success.
is a fantastic success. You are knocked prone
Yes.
and stunned for another round.
My God.
He has the immovable trait, just like the other guys.
You
So
have
he's
to
not
spend a
knocked
reaction.
prone. I'll spend my reaction to be to be not knocked prone, but then I'm still
You're
stunned.
stunned again, so he starts to clock.
Amazing.
That's
You're not even gonna
that's
play.
incredible.
Yeah, amazing.
It's just regular damage. Yeah, regular damage. So your DR is 4, you said, or 3?
3.
3. Okay.
It's amazing. Oh,
21 points of damage.
That is so huge. All right.
So dope.
All right, so Beast comes flying in with a
Nice.
big kick to the face.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Hank, you're the best.
It is
Thank you,
Vision.
Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
What?
Peter looks. You're what?
Vision, you're up.
All right, Vision taking the inspiration from Colossus's training in the NFL is going to fly directly at Supreme Leader and just, like try to, like almost like a gang tackle, right? Where he's just like charging with his head and shoulder.
Spearing.
It's gonna be an
15-yard
illegal
penalty.
hit.
Illegal hit down.
Yeah, he's going to be targeting his head.
Okay.
So he just goes helmet to helmet. And as he comes into his giant, weird head, he's going to, at the last split second, phase through his skin and go directly to hit his brain. So
Yes.
he's going to do Disrupt Person, and that'll cost 10 focus, but it will ignore his DR.
Nice.
So it's melee attack against melee defense.
Huge.
Move! Okay. I'm wiggling. Oh, come on. I get to re-roll these. I'm one roll away from an ultimate fantastic. One roll away from an ultimate fantastic. Not quite. That was a 3, right? 4?
It was a 4. It was the higher.
It was a 4.
Not for nothing, he's stunned, so you do have edge.
Oh, you do?
Roll again.
Do another. Do
Come
another.
on, get it. No, that's so close. Dude, an ultimate fantastic is so hard to get. So incredibly, beautifully rare.
And yet,
616.
who got it?
I know.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing. It's
I
amazing.
might have another
All
one.
right, so that is a 20 to hit.
20 to hit, straight up melee defense.
Straight up melee defense.
That is a hit.
Awesome.
It's 1 in 216 of your chance of rolling an ultimate.
Wow.
That
No,
is
with
awesome.
with an edge, it gets
Yeah.
more complicated.
Little, yeah.
But on a one roll.
Okay. So, oh my God, dude, doing this is crazy. That is 80 points of damage. All of it goes through, obviously, because it ignores the DR. And you are stunned for 1 round.
So the stun waits now until the end of your turn.
Yeah,
or
and so
beginning
that's
of
only
turn.
on a fantastic success that you get stunned. But yeah,
That's-
Wow.
fantastic success.
Holy
You are
amazing.
stunned for
That's
1
crazy.
round. So yeah, he just like charges at you, a shot right to the head where he kind of phases out for a second and then phases in when he's after your skin.
It's amazing.
Smooth folds your brain.
Yeah, it's so smooth.
And then he,
Smooth.
then he jiggles your brain.
Smooth brain.
Unbelievable. Spider-Man, you are now up in a web. What do you do?
yeah.
You see them just boom, 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 boom.
Seeing Vision and having like our teamwork call right before this round, he's going to just drop from the web toward him and drop down with a back of the leg kick to the head after seeing Vision go right for the brain.
Yes.
So I'm going to do just a melee and try to jostle your brain.
Do them all again. That's
Reroll,
terrible.
reroll.
That was by far
1, 1,
my worst
0?
roll.
Nick narrating for the audience.
Oh my
terrible.
God. And I have edge because you're stunned.
You have edge, so you can reroll one more.
Reroll the stupid die. Oh! Okay. All right, so that's going to be, that's a hit. It's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
It's a hit.
20.
20, that's a hit.
Okay,
Keep
so
that going.
then
You leave that, yeah.
-3 DR. So that's just a 1 still for my melee. But
It's double
no,
damage.
it's 2 for my melee. That's okay. Double damage. So 10
24.
times 20 is 20. Shush. That's 20
10 times
plus
20?
5 for my ability. Do I double the 5?
Yes.
So that's
no.
going to be 30.
Fantastic success, yeah.
All right, so 30 points of damage.
And I just back of the leg him into the head. But now I'm up in the mix.
You're up in the mix. You're now all up there with your buddies. She-Hulk, you hear Dr. Banner, your cousin, come
forgot about
to,
him.
and he says, Jennifer, you must be careful. He doesn't realize it, but he's basically turned himself into a gamma bomb. He's wildly unstable. If you kill him, there's a chance he could wipe out the entire eastern seaboard. You must subdue him carefully. Jennifer.
I don't even know if she could really hear it. She's so mad.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
She's so raging.
Cool role playing
I mean,
choice.
No.
Choosing to be just angry.
Wanna
enough
heal
to
some
risk the
NPCs while we're at
entire
it?
Eastern Seaboard.
Jennifer! I'm Bruce.
Ah, shoot. All right. Geez, what's even do? Grab him. Just grab him.
Grab.
Yeah.
All right.
You're big.
She's gonna try to grab him and then and pin him. Right.
Grab and pin. All right, so grab is melee against melee
Yep.
defense.
And I get to roll all these.
Sure do,
Yeah.
and then you get to reroll another one, if you so choose.
Awful. That's a 5, and I could roll one of them again.
Yeah.
Just roll this one. All right.
Okay.
That would be that's a hit. That is 18.
18's a hit.
So you're grabbed, but it's not a fantastic success. So you're not pinned.
Okay. Grabbed and stunned.
What? No, but then
Which means I'll take trouble
hold on, but
on
I've got
attacks.
crushing grip though.
All right, so you can
So
use a
when
reaction if you
grabbed-
haven't used it already.
Yep, which I haven't used at all. So crushing grip. When I use that,
Actually, you know what? Beast is going to spend. I'm going to use help teammate to give you another edge.
Oh.
To try to get that fantastic success.
Oh, okay.
And Beast has just tried to like, oh, Jennifer, get him around the buttocks.
and so now I make
We'll just roll the
Roll your marble. die.
marble die again.
To see if you get a fantastic.
okay.
To pin him.
No!
I did.
Oh my God!
Wow.
It cups.
Team working together.
Cups down the buttocks.
But I hate Sam Starks. Now I gotta grab his butt.
And pin, so as long as he's pinned by you, he'll have trouble on attempts to escape.
Yes.
And he's stunned.
Oh, and
he's stunned.
And now I've time for crushing grip.
Yep.
And
Go
I
to
make,
sleep.
That won't set him off.
Go
to
to
sleep.
sleep.
Go to sleep.
And I make
Melee attack against my resilience,
resilience.
defense.
All right, so, and if it's a defense, I do regular damage. On a fantastic success, you take double damage. You're already pinned though.
Yeah. Keep in mind, this is still the same round, so you get to re-roll all your
Yep.
dice, and you get edge because he's
Well,
stunned.
I think you pick one attack of that round.
Oh, okay. Pardon me.
Yep.
Oh, that's really good though.
That is.
Still get edge.
You do
That
have
is
edge.
19.
Up 19 is a hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
And so
Reroll your marble die.
Yeah.
nope. All right. So and 3. So that is 30 with the damage reduction. It's 30 points of damage.
Wow.
Jennifer, be careful.
I'm being careful, Bruce. Stop micromanaging me.
Kill us all.
Is there
Is he-
anything in the room we can use to restrain him?
Yeah. Well, I have my webs.
There were hoses, weren't there? All going.
Hoses,
Web
tubes,
'em up.
wires.
Web 'em
Yeah.
up.
I was gonna web him up.
Yeah.
Now you're kind of in the mix with him, but
Web them both up.
That was both.
that'd be funny.
It would be Supreme Leader's turn, but he's stunned and
Yeah.
pinned. It is Colossus's turn.
Web them both. I don't know. Like, there's no like under these conditions. Like, I don't think there's any like non-lethal thing that I can do necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky thing here. I think basically, yes, as a hero, you won't necessarily kill this villain. However, what Bruce is saying is he's wildly unstable. So massive damage that would, in one pop that would take him past 0, that could be enough to cause some sort of reaction.
Okay. I'm going to smother him.
Okay.
I'm just going to take my big metal hand and like clamp it over his mouth
Okay.
while he's stunned. And it's just like, Let's you go to sleep, little mans.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's a melee attack against his resilience defense.
All right.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. That is
That's pretty
that's a
good.
20.
You can reroll your edge.
Yeah, and that is a success.
All right, reroll. Okay, no. Okay, so that's 32 points of damage.
32 points of damage as you smother him. Okay, I like it.
Could She-Hulk do a free action and speak to her friends?
Sure.
Hey, geniuses! As she's holding both of Sam Stern's buttocks, pitting him down.
He has an awfully small buttocks.
Yeah, it's
She has big hands. Hey, geniuses! You think you could hook those wires up to this jerk now? The ones you took out of Bruce? Maybe we could drain him of the gamma like they were draining Bruce?
Fascinating.
I could possibly reverse the flow.
I could rehook the wires.
I think that would work.
Thank you.
I can call.
Do you conquer?
I can call. Let's do
conquers.
it. Whose turn is it?
Oh, I forgot. We're still playing a game. It is Beast's turn.
Okay, Beast is going to logic check to rehook the wires to Bruce. We're going to try to reverse the polarity, I guess.
Yeah, reverse.
No, rehook them
Work the wire to
to
him while he's pinned.
Oh, great.
the Supreme Leader. To drain him, yeah.
Attempt to hook
very
the hoses
cool. I
in
like
the
this.
So
Okay.
do a logic check.
Yeah, logic check. You're
defense?
just reversing what you did to Bruce, basically.
Yeah. And it's not a great roll, but I have edge on this.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Still not a great roll, but I have a pretty good bonus. So 8, 16.
16 is a success.
Okay. So
Target number is 14. So
sliding in the IVs.
So he starts slotting. Oh, that's awesome.
That's really, really cool. All right, so Vision Spider-Man, do you want to help with this process? Do you want
He'll
to do your
turn to
own thing?
Spider-Man and he'll say, Spider-Man, could you get the tubes back into Bruce?
Yeah, definitely. Can do.
Go, quickly.
Okay.
You hold your turn to let Spider-Man go.
Mm-hmm.
Helping him?
I'm going to work the computer to change the polarity.
I have
love
edge because I'm smart. I'm gonna re-roll this one.
Smack.
Because I'm smart.
Do I have double edge though, or do I just get edge?
No, there. And I'll use my
I could do that.
reaction to help a teammate.
You do that,
Okay.
'cause then I could do it to you.
Just gotta re-roll this one.
Come on.
Okay, that's better. 15.
That's success.
Yay! Okay.
amazing.
Yeah, I plug them back into Bruce. Hey, Dr. Banner, I'm just sorry. I'm just gonna rehook these in, but it's good. It's not gonna be bad.
By that vein.
Oh, sorry. It's got roly veins. It's just. I think I got it. That's good.
All right, so Supreme Leader is pinned by She-Hulk, is being smothered by Colossus. Beast grabs the wire, hooks it up to Supreme Leader. You grab the other tube, hook it up to Bruce Banner. You want to go now into the computer.
Yeah, so his eyes go white, and he starts like working the computer, and is going to reverse the polarity, learning what he did when he phased into the system of how it was all working, and draw it from Supreme Leader and put it back into Bruce. So I'll do a logic check.
Okay, yep.
And he's got this awesome ability, Brilliant, which I think both of you guys have, but he's got Brilliant 2, so he gets a +2 bonus to any non-combat logic checks.
Okay, okay.
So here we go. That's that is a 23.
Wow!
Because he's a freaking genius.
He's a robot.
Android, dude.
It's a robot from space.
All right, so you speak to the computer, and all of a sudden, it all kicks in, and it starts reversing the process.
And he can start feeling the gamma being, drawn from him.
You can feel Supreme Leader. No! No! My plan! My plan!
He's being smothered.
My life's work!
Be quiet. Please be quiet.
And now it is She-Hulk's turn.
And She-Hulk. So we're probably minimizing the danger at that point, right?
Yeah, you've mitigated this situation.
Crushing grip.
Yep. She's already got him grabbed and pinned. She is going to crushing grip him
Okay.
again. So let's do melee attack. Terrible. Almost certainly a miss.
He's still stunned. No, actually, he's no longer stunned because that was only to the Vision's turn. So
But
he's
you do,
pinned.
don't you? Do you have advantage on this with the crushing grip anyway?
It doesn't say that.
Edge.
It does not say
Because
anything
he's
about
grabbed, or
edge.
no, you just have trouble.
Remember, it's against my resilience defense.
All right, I mean, let's see. 6 is 11.
Okay, does anyone have aid
Oh.
available?
Okay,
Reaction?
if I failed, someone could help me out.
I can aid.
Okay.
What do you say?
Squeeze harder! You're She-Hulk!
And she turns the camera. You know, I am She-Hulk.
Every time you re-roll, it's Marvel, dude.
Wow.
What do you work there?
That's a 15.
That's a 15. That's a
Like
success.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All
And
right.
that's a fantastic success.
Yep.
That's double damage.
And so so the fantastic. So in
DR3.
DR3. So it's 35, 70 points of damage.
You had 34 hit points.
Gosh.
Scientific
Hurt my
process.
pecs.
The scientific process reverses and it starts weakening him, making him slightly more stable. Bruce gets his powers back, and the Supreme Leader's plans are foiled. And we fade out of there. And we fade up on the next night at Vision's
house.
Guests are mingling with bowls of chili.
Hot dogs rolling in the roll.
Hot rocks of chili.
Burning themselves on hot chili. And we just see Peter
Happy
Parker.
holidays.
See Peter Parker standing on the balcony, kind of looking out. Maybe She-Hulk, you notice that Peter's not mingling with the rest of
He's got to be in costume still, right? Because we don't know who
Yeah,
he is.
he has a steaming bowl of chili, which he can't eat because he has to wear his mask all night.
Spider-Man is holding a bowl of chili.
No,
Maybe-
hold on.
maybe a Santa
Quick
hat.
question. This might be for you, Nick. Vision's neighbors all know he's Vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
They
a
all
legend.
know he's Vision. So, like, I think that they're so psyched that Spider-Man is at this party.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't tell any of them that Spider-Man might come. And so they're like, oh, wow, Spider-Man's here.
They're outside taking photos while he's on the balcony. He's like,
And so he doubly can't take his mask off to eat.
right?
maybe he's out on the balcony. He tries to, he's like lifting it up,
Pressing it into his mask.
trying to spoon just through the
He's
bottom.
got a little chili stain on his mouth.
Cut a hole in it. You notice he's drifted away.
So She-Hulk. like, she's just been getting her small talk game on with Colossus. But she sees Peter out in the balcony. So she's like, she walks out on the balcony, sits down or stands next to Spider-Man. How you doing, Spidey?
Hey, Jennifer. I'm good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Can I just say how impressive you were yesterday?
Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, thanks for calling me, because, I'm trying to work up the levels, get noticed, and thank you. Means a lot coming from you.
It's not easy to be a hero. You have to make a lot of sacrifices in your life.
Yeah.
Just know you're not alone in that.
And he looks around the party, seeing all of these heroes that he looks up to and admires and wants to be.
Beast is leading a conga line with the neighbors.
And she puts her arm around Spidey and goes, also, if you come inside, you can lift your mask up enough to eat the chili.
Do I have chili stains all over my mask? Be honest.
Just a little, but I bet Vision's got one of those detergent sticks. Put it right on there.
He definitely does. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. You're super cool.
Come on, bud.
Okay. And he leaves his chili bowl on the balcony.
Bring it. You're gonna eat it inside.
Okay. I didn't know. I'll bring it in.
Rats.
That's
Comes walking back in. Vision comes walking out of the kitchen and is like, everyone, it's time for the Christmas guacamole contest. We've got 8 entrants.
The guacamole contest.
Please fill out the number and drop it in the hat.
Christmas guacamole.
Who else made the guacamole? Hank, did you make one?
I make a mean guacamole. He's still eating the conga line. He's like, but I actually am rather busy right now.
And Colossus is busy watching Thursday Night Football, witnessing a decimated Giants team try to hang with the Tennessee Titans.
Been a heck of a week for the Giants after the season-ending loss of Daniel Jones. Somehow they've found a way to lose.
Come on, fellows, you can do it.
They found a way to field a team.
You'd think they'd take a week off, but no. And the Titans win 34-3. And then your phone buzzes, Peter.
He doesn't even want to look. He also thinks it's his aunt who's mad at him for taking a train to Virginia.
Well, wait a minute. It could be Sydney's aunt.
Oh, okay. He looks to see if it's Sydney's hot aunt.
It's MJ.
He puts the phone back. He takes it back out. He puts it back. He takes it out. He clicks on the text.
It says, "Hey, are you around?" Question mark.
She-Hulk takes the phone out of his hand.
It's
Who's this?
it's
Where is she?
she's in New York.
Hey, Vision.
Yes,
You ever heard of a Christmas miracle?
of course.
Of course.
Grand
Have you
tradition.
have you tried his salsa?
I mean, I hate to
I think
ask.
guacamole number 6 is a Christmas miracle.
I'll be the judge of that. But if I hate to ask a host to leave one's own party, would you be so kind as to fly Peter back to New York?
Oh,
Or be Spider-Man, not Peter.
Wait,
She
I
looks
want
back
to
at
like
the
the end of the game. There's
I
just a
can't
good
carry
comeback.
We just can't
Actually,
take.
I can carry a bus. So yeah, if you need me to fly a bus back to New York, that would not be a problem.
Would you care
Basically,
to-
2 tons of steel.
I know.
Would you be so kind, handing a phone back, to fly Spider-Man back to New York?
You don't like the party?
no, the party is amazing and the chili is delicious.
There's a girl involved, Vish.
Come gather round, neighbors. I thought I might lead a symposium on wine tasting.
And he'll walk up to Spider-Man. It's close. A girl's involved,
Yeah, she's kind of like my best friend.
and you need to get back.
I think so.
Say no more. And he'll grab him.
Oh.
And just. 700 miles an hour.
Bolt back towards New York. As you're riding on Vision's back, you see another text that's like, "Did you respond?" Or
No, he hasn't responded.
She-Hulk did for
I
him.
think the phone flew out into the
She-Hulk,
Chesapeake.
before
during
they
the
left,
flight.
She-Hulk did. He was like, "On my way, boo."
all right, so we'll
He reads the text on Vision's back and he's like, "What the? Who said that?"
Don't worry.
we'll say he brings you back to Queens.
Okay.
Takes an hour. MJ texts back.
Supersonic. It takes.
Takes about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. All right, so you get
And he
there.
just.
She texts back. She's
And,
like, "I'm in
obviously
Virginia. You want to
Spider-Man's-
hang out?"
Obviously, Spider-Man saying where to go.
Roanoke.
I'm in Virginia. You want to hang out?
It's gonna be a
Are you
cool
anywhere
party,
close to
no-
Newport News?
All right, so it drops you off where? Queens?
Yeah. He.
Is she
You,
still in
you
Astoria
tell
Park?
Vision where to drop.
You could just drop me, and he says just like a few blocks from his high school because he doesn't want to say his apartment or like where he lives. So he's just like, just Forest Hills.
And he sets you down. Good luck.
Thank you.
He's got guests, dude. You can't just hang around.
Chili's getting cold.
He was like about to say, "See you soon."
Christmas chili's gonna get cold.
And he texts,
There's
MJ.
several texts now waiting for you from
Shit.
MJ. Hey, I don't know where you are, but I wanted to see if you wanted to hang out tonight.
Yeah, I'm actually really close to your apartment. So,
I'm not at my apartment. I'm at the skate park. Can you come meet me?
yes. And he swings over as fast as he can and changes out of his suit.
Change out of your clothes.
Brachiates and changes.
Start swinging over there, and we just cut to MJ holding her phone, and a gloved hand takes the phone out of MJ's hands. We see MJ strapped to a chair, tied up, and the gloved hand shuts off the phone. And that's the end of our show.
You did not just do that. You ruined Christmas.
Not for us, just for him.
Oh my God.
My heart!
Oh my gosh.
Will they go to the dance?
Wow. Oh man.
Amazing.
This game is the best.
So much fun. Check it out, the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. I have a funny feeling we will return with this real soon.